And then for some reason, a TikTok blew up with it, and it got 200 million plays, T-shirts, new merch, new tour.
I love when they do that.
Amazing. Pierce the Veil had the same thing, but they were already huge, so they just got like a second coming of Christ.
What was that song that came on my shuffle today? It's the song that you sent me a long time ago. Oh. Going a familiar direction. Yeah, House and Home, familiar direction.
House and Home, not Twin Mill.
That shit is so good. Who the fuck are they?
And you're always talking about Charlie XCX. Guess what 2 Charlie songs were requested at the wedding I did last night?
Party on You.
I don't know.
That actually wasn't one of them. It was actually 360
And Von Dutch? I don't know. Are they partying or what are they doing?
They were partying.
I don't know. Apple?
It was Apple.
Yeah, they want to do the dance.
It was Apple. What's the dance? I don't even know about the dance.
Every time she does a live show, she picks somebody from the crowd to do like the viral dance.
Wow, man.
When she did it at Coachella weekend 2, it was the Asian dude from SNL.
Oh, okay. I don't. Oh, the new one.
The gay guy.
I don't know about him, but I know there's a new Asian dude.
Yeah, of course. He's the guy who they put instead of Shane Gillis.
For Shane, it was the sacrifice for Shane.
Shane sacrificed himself so that Bong Joon-ho could. No, that's the guy that made Parasite.
Yeah, 360 was actually the song for when the bridal party made their entrance.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they loved it.
That's sick. They're having another Brat Summer. Good for them.
Yeah, it's Brat Summer again.
I saw someone. She was like, "Guys," she posted. She's like, "I don't want it to be another Brat Summer. It was last summer," and someone was like, "Yo, fucking what's her
Then
name?"
release a new album, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what she did. Yeah, well.
Oh, was that her whole thing? Okay,
she's
cool.
trying to, I think. But
well, that's smart.
Well, she's actually touring on this shit again because she toured the thing one time in like small venues, and now they're like, "You want to do an arena tour?" She's like, "Okay."
She wasn't there yet. Okay, now she's definitely there.
But
big time.
What was it? Somebody commented like, "Who's the girl that sings the I Don't Want a Lot for Christmas song?"
Like back in the day?
No, the
Mariah Carey.
Mariah. He's like, if someone can be Mariah Carey, can do that shit every Christmas. Every summer can be Brat Summer.
Yeah.
And she said, "Fine."
That is fine. Because it is kind of a transcended sound that almost sounds old and like a throwback, but it's also very new age and cutting
Red
edge.
Bar this week was like talking about like people are copying Charlie, that people are making.
Yep. Like, what's that girl's name? I can't think of her name right now.
He's like, Doechii, the black rapper girl. Remember that? I love that.
Yeah, when my brain hears Christmas song, I immediately hear.
I love you just say Christmas.
You want to know the 2 that come to mind?
What
that
you
one,
got?
the piano part of.
I like that song.
It's a great song.
People are like,
Obviously.
"Oh, I hate that song. Fuck you."
And then the other one is.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Christmas in Hollis.
Hollis, baby.
That's
my
I
favorite.
hear Jingle bells, motherfuck 12.
oh Gucci.
Gucci.
But no, you're right. Christmas in Hollis is that coolest Christmas song, especially as a DJ, because you always like dropping that one. You feel like, yeah, I'm that DJ.
You know what? It paints a picture in my head of Hey Arnold, cartoon city decorated for Christmas in a blanket of snow.
The verse
That's a good look.
I hate when people play that. Dun, 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 dun. It's like a rock band. Like, this is so
orchestra,
epic.
but it's rock orchestra.
Yeah, dude, isn't this a
Trans-Siberian
epic thing
orchestra?
ever?
That's exactly it.
And they're all trans. That is fucking insane. That is a lot of people to be trans.
And they're all from Siberia too.
But I don't understand.
That song reminds me of Requiem for a Dream. It's like, oh my god, I feel like 2 girls are going ass to ass, and I'm overdosing. They're the same.
I watched Requiem for a Dream again, and then everyone reminds you that's like, it's the best movie you never want to watch again. And then you wait like 10 years, and you watch it again, and you're like, fuck, they were right.
I never want to see that again.
Yeah,
right.
I always think about watching that again. I don't know if I ever will, but I'm tempted.
We watched the scene on here where the black guy takes out his dick and he's like, "Go on, baby, I didn't take it out for air."
You know what? I don't think I will rewatch that one.
Yeah, you shouldn't. It shouldn't. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Have you guys seen the trailer for his new one?
Who's?
Oh, yeah.
Aronofsky's new movie looks good, and it's a little more lighthearted, but still violent.
Is that a director?
Yeah.
That's the guy who makes all the movies.
Yeah, and I love Black Swan because I'm a fag.
Black Swan. I still haven't seen Black Swan. That's your favorite movie, isn't it?
It's one of top 10.
That means
You know
I
that's
gotta
based-
see it.
I love when
Black Swan is just
my
perfect
favorite movie
blue.
is Back to the Future, but or Jaws, but Black Swan's up there. I love in Black Swan when
Did you know?
what?
Black Swan is just perfect blue. 97 anime movie.
Well, good because I never watched that. And it's like it's a classic story, right? Or something? I don't remember. But she just makes fun of her for not ever taking ecstasy before. Mila Kunis gives, what's her name? E.
Okay.
And she's like, what's this? She's like, you've never rolled?
And that's in Black Swan?
Yeah, and I love that.
But Mila Kunis
And they're
ends up being
dancers.
fake, not real.
No, she's real. What?
And they're ballet dancers?
Yeah.
And they're on E.
Yeah, and then they have a lesbian sex party. That's fine. I love that movie, dude.
Yeah, but the end of it, what's Mila Kunis doing at the end when she does her performance?
I hear it's a psychological
she's supposed to
thrill.
be standing in for her because she's not showing up, but then she shows up.
To watch her do her final fall?
No,
To watch her end
No,
up.
what's the name of the lady? Nicole.
Princess Amidala from Star Wars.
What's her name?
Who?
Jenna.
Natalie Portman.
Is that her name?
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, yeah,
That's
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Isn't she the
I don't
lead?
know any actress's name because they're women. I don't care. I know about Brad Pitt, Jack Nicholson, and Bill Murray, who sucks. Bill Murray is millennial humor. Remember?
Yeah. We don't like Bill Murray anymore. It came out recently.
Let's start the show, boys.
Oh,
Millennial humor.
Let's start the show.
Bill Murray really sucks in that golf movie.
Yeah, he also sucks in fucking Kingpin. Welcome, everybody. It is June 1st. Summertime is upon us.
It was cold.
Even though it's breezy and cold.
Damn, that was abrupt.
Calls for a music change. Kevin Palmer, Michael Tall, Jack Armstrong here with another episode of Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast. You already know the motherfucking vibe.
I just threw up gang signs that mean a bunch of shit to someone that's gonna fucking kill me.
Tune in.
Have you done your research? What does it mean?
Fuck no, dude.
You're
I
just guessing. You're doing a
I just
couple.
went like,
Making fresh one. We could sell
"Whoa,
some.
That's white power, dude. Don't do that.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I was kind of doing like a meditation thing. That's what that was.
I'll do it. I don't go sure.
It's kind of like selling a domain name, though. We could come up with a new one and sell them to a new gang.
Oh, being like a patent troll?
Yeah.
With gang signs?
Yep. We got to
I'd be
come
like,
up
we're
with a
gonna
new one.
fucking shoot you.
Because if you
don't-
come up with something cool enough, someone will buy it.
You're fucking genius.
Hold on, I speak jive.
You guys want to buy a domain? I'll sell you hatpin.org.
Hatpin.org.
You should put that up for auction or something.
I put it. They said, hey, it's
What?
worth
$12 or something.
$1,200, which is there's no
Okay.
way that's true.
All
And
right.
then-
You
And then I
won't get
said,
it.
okay, I'll take 600, and I keep it up at 6, and no one ever.
Yeah.
Who
Put it up-
wants that? No
So
one wants that.
that's how you prove it then. Yeah.
No one really needs that.
Didn't you have somebody come over and help you with search engine optimization back in like 2012?
Yeah, I forget who though.
I know, but that's just like you were ahead of the time.
now websites have that built in, but I don't even. I just deleted my Squarespace thing just this week. But to rewind and revisit, what were
I'm
we
taking
talking
this sticker
about?
off of here.
It's gonna need Google on.
I got some somewhere.
No, I wanted you
If I
guys
could
to
find
weigh in. I wanted you guys to weigh in on something what you thought, but what
About the weed?
no,
I'm
it was,
higher than hell. I have no idea what's going on,
No,
dude. What
it
do
was
you-
about website something right before we talked about the SEO thing. It's probably too far gone.
It's gone.
I ruined it, dude.
It's gone.
I fucking ruined it.
No,
Oh, no.
it's fine. Domain. Oh yeah, that's all.
What, you trying to sell me hatpin.org?
No, the only
I'll give
thing
you $7.50 right now. I'll give you $7.50 in cash.
$750?
No, cash. $7.50 cash.
The only thing I wanted to say is
Cash and coin.
the days of needing a website that okay, so back in the day it was like you gotta have something that people can type I love pins or like, I love beer. Like these were important things to have. But now you could have the best and biggest website and it could be www.https / some bullshit. It doesn't have to be a small compact like this if you're selling crossbody bags. It
Well,
doesn't
that's
have
if you're linking to it from like social media. If you want people to Google and find it, that's never going to happen. But you have to be sending people to it from somewhere else if you have that domain. You know what I mean?
No one types in the domain anymore. They Google, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, Google is way down for like Google Analytics for like everything is down because people are like, I could Google this. Or like, oh, it's ask GPT.
Really?
So like Google just like hits are like way down.
I
Even
use
myself,
Google
I-
still.
Like, dude, I open my Grok. I ask it all sorts of stuff. I won't tell you everything.
Yeah, I bet people are making that their homepage and everything.
Yeah. Look, right on the front of my phone.
So what company is ChatGPT? I figured that was good.
It's owned by, never mind.
What?
Well, ask Grok now.
It is seriously owned by them. You cannot make
Lord.
it. You cannot ask ChatGPT. Never mind. God damn.
Ask
You
Grok.
cannot ask ChatGPT anything about Israel, Palestine. So you should ask Grok.
Okay, so ask.
Does no one really know? Is there a company?
Yeah,
Is
it's called Open.
is that the company?
It's OpenAI or whatever.
OpenAI is the parent company.
Yeah,
Ask
Wow.
them what they
but
think.
they are.
So that's the new big dog in the game, man. There's Amazon, Google, OpenAI.
That's not the
Walmart.
new big. It's not the new big dog in the game owning it. They've been the big dog in the game forever. Hey, look! I googled etymology of cum.
I figured they must have been owned by Apple or Google or something.
Etymology of cum on Grok. See, like if you googled this, it would take you to some dumbass site. But look, I got everything right here.
Why don't you ask it what it thinks about the prevalence of website names now?
Prevalence.
How important is it to have a short, compact, and to the point website name? It's not.
It used to
anymore.
be like.
I mean,
It
is,
used
but
to
it's
be
just hard to
everything.
find.
LionKingMovie.com. But now, if there's going to be a new Lion King movie, it doesn't fucking matter what it's called. It could be called like the domain. It'll have all these things. It doesn't matter what that says anymore, if that makes sense. That's all we were talking about at the shop.
Yeah.
It used to be www.timeshare.com. I
is
need
what
a
you tattoo shop-
timeshare.
this
I
what
need to go to timeshare.com. Now you can just, it's not important.
Because of search engines? Is that why?
If you have the best site and you need to prove that you're the best, it doesn't matter what the www.
I'm asking
thing
how
says.
important is it to have a short domain name in 2025?
But why? But why?
Is this what you tattoo shop heads are doing? Banging your heads together, thinking about this shit?
Yeah. What's left of our brain cells?
Oh, man.
Smash! I can see you all in a circle, just bang, and everything explodes.
But why do you think that, though?
It's just all of us
Because
saying,
the
yeah,
search
you're right.
engines-
That's a good point. It just seems like
Because
you
it's
don't-
easier to type that in than something long.
Right.
You know, that's why I think Pizza Hut paid like
listen
$1
to
million for pizza.com or something like that.
It's going to have a good answer. Yeah,
It's really long, but it's
could
all
be
very-
anything now. It could be like, it could,
I think one of them paid for pizza.com, and some lucky motherfucker who had
go.
pizza.com ever since from like the 90s.
no, look
he got
at,
$1 million.
look
or
at what pizza.com is. It's just some bullshit. That's the thing. Some
That's
asshole
probably just
owns
some
that.
weird ass story I just read.
www. You would think,
Well,
Kevin.
there's like the story when like
That this
everything used to have to be like .com if you were in America, and then like if you were in like a different country, you used to have to use your country code, and then they opened up the country codes that anyone can use them, and then like that country Tuvalu or whatever was like,
Tuvalu.
yeah, it's a country you've never heard of, and it's their domain is .tv, so they're like,
wow.
oh, yeah.
we just sold all domains, and now people have heard of Tuvalu. We got look at the houses, look at the roads in Tuvalu.
That's nice.
Kevin, take off my computer thing. I'm going to see if
I should stop
meatspin.com is
saying
still the same.
Tuvalu because it's
What
definitely
do you
not
say?
what it's
Take it
called.
off.
I'm checking out if meatspin.com is still the same.
No, someone bought it.
No, it is. It's the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How
The craziest thing about that one is the
about
tan
Lemon
line.
Party and stuff?
Don't show it, Kevin. Do
So
not.
Lemon Party is a weird ass website, and that's why they named that podcast that.
Yeah, yeah. Have I ever told you about my Lemon Party story? I sent the dude lemonparty.com. It's if you click on it, it just opens a big picture of like 8 dudes who are in like their 80s, all like blowing each other and sucking each
Don't
other
show
off
it.
and
I'm
fucking
showing-
each
What
other
the
and stuff.
fuck?
I'm checking.
Yeah, look at lemonparty.org, I think is what it was. And I would send it. I just randomly sent it to a dude on AIM one time.
I'm not doing this. The
And-
site sketch.
And I sent it to the dude. And then he just slogs off AIM.
You're
He
safe.
just
You're
he,
safe.
He just logged off AIM, and the next day I see him in the hallway at school. And he's like, "Dude, fuck you, man. I was by my mom, and I opened the link you sent me, and I'm not allowed on the
And it
computer."
was Lemon Party?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not allowed on the computer for a month. I said, "Yes."
What grade was that?
Probably 10th grade. We
Nice.
couldn't drive yet, like
Got him.
9th grade,
Got
10th
him
grade.
good.
I was like-
Damn, that's an atomic bomb.
I was
you
like,
launched.
dude, I was like, holy shit. That was even better than I could have been.
Oh
Ever
my
thought it could have
God.
been. I thought
I
you used to
can't
be like,
imagine.
ew, but no, it's like, got your computer taken away for a month?
I mean, that's intense. You sent him one of the most intense images
That's a bunch of
in the history of the internet.
old gay dudes fucking in his mom's.
I can't imagine. That's fucking wild.
You haven't
dude.
seen the picture?
You've
Show
never
him
seen-
on your
you've
phone.
never seen it?
I've never seen that. I cannot. Yeah, I
It's
can't
not
picture it.
like today. Like it's not that.
Yeah, but what do you say? It's like 8 or 9 men.
it's like
I'd
4
say
or
6.
5.
Yeah.
You don't like your
We'll go
Chinook?
with 5.
You don't like your Chinook over there?
Oh fuck, man! I forgot about her. I did.
Tell me what it tastes like. Soapy or what?
It's not great. But let me tell you the short domain thing.
But yes, it's a
Oh yeah, read that.
it's a bitter IPA or whatever.
Yeah. Grok said a short domain name in 2025 is highly desirable for branding, user experience,
Exactly.
and marketability, but not mandatory for success. If budget or availability limits access to a short domain, prioritize a clear, relevant name over brevity.
That shit doesn't matter at all anymore.
Grok says
You have to
nay.
send them there from another place then.
That's fine. Facebook's there, Instagram's there usually.
You got to pay for all that.
All right,
You
let's
gotta
think
pay
of
for-
a
you don't
good
gotta pay for
domain name
Instagram.
so we can sell it. We got to think of
Pay
one.
for ads, I mean.
ads. We ain't advertising.
Well, then no one's ever going to go to your website. That's zzzzxxxqqq.com.
That's not true. You
How
make
are they gonna get there?
You're making the website because you're successful. They're gonna go there. You're gonna say, you're like you said. You're gonna send them there from your platform. I'm just saying. Okay, so you have the need to make a website. Why do you have the need? Because you're popular. So
Isn't
if you-
ShaneGillis.com Dan Soder's website or something like that, or dansoder.com is?
I think it rings a bell, but I can't think of it.
That is they as a joke bought one of the other person's names
That's
as a
good.
domain.
this looks like him.
You got him?
DanSoder.com is Dan Soder.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry I said anything.
I'm just
You think you
checking.
fucking idiot.
Thanks for checking.
Dan
Because
Soder-
he'll say anything.
Yeah,
I already did it this episode too.
Yeah.
I already had one.
Can you look up ShaneGillis.com?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
you
sure
go.
it's not his
Let's check
website
it out.
because it's like Shane M. Gillis is his actual website or something. But if you go to ShaneGillis.com,
I like we have a paper towel as a guest.
oh yeah,
Oh, it takes you to.
Dan Soder. Yeah, if you go to ShaneGillis.com, Dan Soder.
Let's check in
That's
on this
funny, dude.
on this roll of paper towels.
What do you think? Is Dan Soder funny?
Lighten
no.
up. Lighten up.
Dan Soder's not funny.
Lighten up over there. God damn.
Talk into the
I'm
mic.
funnier than all these guys.
I make more money than you. Who am I?
Josh Block. Did you see? Somebody got him on the jet ski today.
The Blockster.
I sent it to the group chat that he got. Somebody said put the prize in the bag from like a jet ski while he was on a boat.
Damn, was he in Ocean City?
Drive by frying, dude. It's in our DMs, dude.
And on
We got those crazy group chat.
Every day I just send Josh Block. Did you see Josh Block has the fucking this?
Yeah, that's straight up like he's having a bad time. Bad memory.
He seems like a guy that we could know.
Did Josh Block break his leg? Because he's yelled, "My leg is broken!" And that one I sent you, I said, "We got a Josh Block down. We got a Josh Block down." I cracked myself up.
I can't get into the Block stuff. I don't know why.
Dude, why not?
I don't like watching people like that.
He's just a drunk guy in public.
He's not drunk. He's got other things happening too.
He's drunk and retarded. It's called the perfect storm.
It's called manipulation.
He's drinking champagne on an airplane. That's what he's doing.
Dude, but look, he can't escape the frying. Since you can't find it, look, he's on this boat. Here, I'll just play it for you. Listen to that song that you hear right now.
Oh, this one? Oh, nice choice.
And somebody just comes, dude, to take that away from the mic. It might be too much.
That's a sophisticated party song. That's for good music taste.
And the guy pulls up and he says, "I'm gonna call the Coast Guard on you."
That's such a vibe. Love this song. Great track.
Mike loves it. Mike loves it. See, look at Mike.
It's so good.
No. Mike just loves the Josh Block. There's I saved a TikTok one time. It's a 35-year-old man explaining Josh Block. He's like, okay, so he was World of T-shirts and he was just dancing. But then he turned 21. And now, oh my God, I'm just looking at my likes. Have you seen all this AI shit? Google 3VO. Let's just sit here and watch that for an hour.
He wanted to sell T-shirts in high school, hence the name. He went on vacation to Mexico when he was 20, got blitzed every second of the day. When he came back to New York City, he started again the second he turned 21 and never stopped. Occasionally, he mostly stays in hotels since NYC put heavy restrictions on Airbnbs. He stays there occasionally and will post a TikTok from the apartment balcony without fail. When he does, between TikTok tours, merchandise, and other ventures, he makes about $60K a year. Oh my God. That's not that much.
Yeah, dude. That's not
I
enough.
almost made that much one year.
We got it.
Congratulations, dude.
Because my job's very roller coastery year to year.
Yeah.
Can
What do you think about the piercing market moving forward? Let's talk schematics.
Is there new
The market?
competition in town?
There's options now. Going forward, there's always going to be new stuff. It just depends on if it's like something that's worth doing, like the popular horizontal tongue piercing.
We think we reached a peak though Or
Do they have?
No.
are we moving
Have they sprung
forward?
enough leaks in their head?
No,
Yeah.
we've been doing it since we were cavemen, and we're always going to poke more.
That's a good
There's
point.
some drama in town, though, some piercing drama for real.
Nice.
Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Pull it up.
What are the names?
There's a shop in town that has a bad rep.
What's the name?
You know it has to do with some tuna fish, my boy.
What?
Damn.
You know what it has to do with some tuna? Some
What?
inked-
Women that smell like pussy?
Some sort of inked tuna.
really, dude?
Inked tuna, Sailor's Asylum, perhaps?
Oh, okay.
Do you really have to make me spell it out for you here?
We're talking
Yeah, I don't
about.
understand.
It used to be called RX Tattoo. Now it's called Sailor's Asylum and Inked Tuna.
Okay, so that's
Inked
what RX
tuna?
turned into.
Yes.
They're in the mall
Yes.
now.
They're called inked tuna?
Yes.
What
Hang
does
on.
that mean?
Inked Tuna. Here we go. Look, check it out. You showing it? Look
Inked
at that. Look at that.
tuna.
Right by the mall. Look at that guy walking by. Look at this place. So they got
By the mall.
they got Three Tides coffee, if you can read that.
We
they got
talked
Inked
about
Tuna
this one
Tattoo,
time.
and they've got some kind of Kraken's lair. They sell.
I don't like them.
It's pretty much like a conglomerate.
My friend is better than you.
Thanks,
My
Jack.
friend right here.
So check this out. I'm gonna have Jack read. I'm gonna have Jack read this.
I mean, he's
He
the
can't
best
read this.
whole poker in the Wild East.
What do you guys?
don't line up.
Do you want to?
Yikes! What's going on there?
Okay, so the drama is in town. Another local piercer. So all of us piercers that have to deal with the stuff that this shop that's linked onto the mall puts out, I can't be too mad at it because it does put money in my wallet. But we see so much bad stuff come out of this shop that it's pretty sad at the end of the day because they don't even have I don't know. I guess they try to charge a little bit less than everyone or undercut. They do a lot of specials and stuff. But anyway,
Is that a big bruise?
giant bruise it seems from the clamp, which you never clamp your clamps to bruise somebody. You
And
just-
that one's all ripped open.
I'm not gonna
Maybe she's got that thing where you bruise.
I'm not giving out trade secrets or anything, but like when you clamp people, you just use a little bit of tension from
Come over here right the
What,
fuck
you put
now.
like a-
I will pierce your cheek just as good as you pierce
What do you
my
mean
cheek.
clamp it? Like you put a clothespin in there?
Let's go.
Kelly Forsyth.
Let's have a... Okay, I got podcast ideas. We're going to have a steak off. We all cook a steak. See who goes the best. Then we're going to have a piercing off, and who can pierce each other best. I'll win them all.
Oh, that might be fun.
guard. I'm down. Let's do it.
And there's no development on my Ed Sheeran boxing match yet. Just want to let you
Oh
know.
man, you kick his ass though. We figured that out.
Andrew said
Ed
I'd
Sheeran's
lose.
a little boy.
I'm glad Andrew's back in fucking Texas.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh yeah, we had the great Andrew
I told
on
him.
the show.
We're not
last
done with
week.
my
You
segment.
don't gas your friends up. Well, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're not.
I was just looking for a picture.
Come on. Okay. Well,
that
I'll
the
leave
clamp?
it
Is that
dead
the
air
clamp?
next time you look for a fucking picture.
Yeah,
I
talk
tell
about
you-
Andrew. Yeah, talk about Andrew.
You poke a hole in someone's cheek with that shit.
Dude, unlock big savings. Go on, spin the
I
thing.
can't believe that thing popped up.
That's crazy. That's
This
I can't
wild.
believe that thing popped up.
This is what clamped their cheek too hard. And the guy probably did what the clamp is doing now. He tensioned it 3 clicks. Do you see that?
Man, he poked that hole.
This thing can go.
He got crazy with
It's
it.
called forceps, right?
I think so. But they weren't the forceps I thought.
Oh, forceps are like long tweezers, I think.
I forget what are forceps. I have no idea. It sounds so familiar.
Like long tweezers, I think.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, so regular forceps look like this
It's a surgery tool.
without the curve.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, for doing stitches and stuff.
So
So
you
this
got
is what the lip was clamped with.
right up there with like a scalpel.
I just hold, instead of using forceps when I do stitches, I grab the stuff on my teeth.
Nice.
I hold it on my teeth.
And you burn it with a match.
Yeah.
That's what I
Right.
do.
I huck to right on it and slap it. You rub,
Alright.
rub some dirt in it.
Hawk to it. Oh,
See,
man.
and saying hawk to is so funny.
Yeah,
It is
That's
hot
like the
to
funniest thing I've ever. That's the funniest thing we said all night. Me saying hawk to. Good job.
Put the
Thanks.
old hawk
Good job to
to
me.
it. You did it.
Good job, me.
I should say something 69 times next.
All right, I'm gonna read this thing.
What do you think about Tom Segura's? Oh wait, my bad.
69.
Let's do this. I almost
Tom Segura's
interjected.
washed up.
You want to do it? His new Netflix thing? But no, we'll save that. Coming up, everybody.
Coming up next is Tom Segura's new Netflix thing, and if it sucks or not.
All
But
right.
right now,
Guess what we're gonna say?
Let's start doing that instead of always switching topics. Let's start going. Coming up next, let's start doing commercials. That'll be
Coming
a
up
good way.
next, and then we'll never talk about that thing.
All right,
we're
cool.
definitely gonna forget.
New
We'll
technique,
talk
new
about-
technique, so we don't constantly switch topics.
I
Coming
told
up
myself
next.
every week I'm gonna bring a pad and pen for 2.5 years, and I never have.
I like that though. I think this is going to work out. Let's keep it going. Coming up.
but
You
in
get
the
Mike to tell a
meantime,
story at the end.
Yeah, I can tell stories.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is loose.
Nice.
But coming
Hold
up. Coming up.
Hold on.
Why is Kevin's equipment loose?
Is it loose?
Coming up.
Coming up.
Coming up.
I don't know why, but I have some questions.
That's hysterical.
Nice and tight now. Ooh, wow, that's a nice feeling. So, as I was saying, we have this shop in town. Clearly doesn't take their time with things. Maybe they're a little rough. Maybe they do inaccurate
How long have they been there?
and ill-fated. They've been at the other location by the city park for at least 5 years, and then they moved to this new place where they have.
it was RX Tattoo.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a picture of the line there for like their Friday the 13th.
$13 piercings, and this is what will happen to you if you go there. On a normal day, their piercings probably cost like $40 or something.
I think
don't know.
somebody turned gay from one of those piercings.
I knew a friend who. I
My
knew.
one friend had 3 weeds, and then he went there and he got 2 piercings and turned gay.
Who was he? Who was this guy? He had 3 what?
My buddy Ricky had 3 weeds.
And turn gay.
What's 3 weeds? Oh God! They thought it was gay. Wait, he had 3. He had 3.
A whole 3, dude. A whole 3.
He had 3 whole weeds.
Then he went there and he turned gay. Ricky.
They thought I was gay. You know what I'm talking about, Jack?
Thought I was gay. I just ate popcorn.
They did that because
He corrected me.
Yeah, he corrected me. And then what did he... Never mind. Go ahead.
I just ate popcorn.
If you know, you know.
Quaaludes or whatever. Mm-hmm. 3 pints of that Quay.
But that's a brand of lean. That's what they came up with.
I
All
love
Red
that.
Bar stuff.
Thank God the chat's there.
But yeah, Sailor's Asylum, man. That guy used to be assaulting people in a shack, I heard.
Do you want to hear? You want to hear what local piercer has thrown shots at Sailor's Asylum and the piercer?
Wait, I think I know the local piercer. What's his name? Do you know his
We're
name?
not going to talk names.
Well,
Yes.
I think he's a client of mine. I think he's a rapper too.
Michael tells somebody he touched
Seems like a
tips
cool guy.
of his dicks with in middle school, but he won't tell this.
Yeah, because I don't want to be perceived as someone who's trying to stir up local drama, because I'm truly not.
I hit the wrong button.
What the
But
fuck are you
that's
doing?
funny. It's an old truck starting up.
Oh my God, dude! Let me read this shit, man. Let me read this shit, man.
Why don't I start the drama?
The drama has started.
I'll start the drama, dude.
Hey, can we get red lights in here?
Oh, that'd be great. I really got to get some lighting.
Alexa, red.
You have lighting. It's green and blue.
Right. I could
I
probably,
really gotta get some lighting.
You got great lighting. Don't down yourself.
but no, I got to get some like.
I'm baking under like 15
Yeah, I'm
lights.
burning up. I'm getting a tan in this motherfucker.
man.
I really gotta get some lighting.
Some color change would really kick up this pod, though. It really
You could
would.
just change the recessed ones to like
Alexis.
what Mike uses the best ones.
Alexis.
They're not the best, actually. Philips Hue is
That's
the
what you
best.
use. You
No,
don't
I-
Philips
Hue.
Mercury Genie.
Philips Hue.
Genie by Mercury. Don't laugh.
No,
I-
Philips Hue's good.
It's better than Yakimoto or whatever.
The house I got, the people that lived there lived in some
House I got.
liberal county. The house I live in.
The house I got.
Your house. Just
That's-
say my house.
The
That's,
house
that's how
I
humans.
got?
That's
I
how
didn't
humans
know
He's
talk.
acting like he got it in a
I was
lucrative
going to
deal.
say that there was stuff in it when I
my
moved.
house.
I know, but like stuff was in it when I moved in. Because it was from someone dying and leaving a bunch of stuff in it. But they lived in a liberal county before they lived here. And before they lived on the shore.
County.
And
A liberal county on the shore.
Them liberals, man. Oh,
A liberal
man.
county on the shore
and they
makes
had
you
like
want to
this
puke.
giant box that was like provided by the energy company of
Them liberals on the shore, man.
no liberals.
They make
on
me
the-
mad,
There's
man.
no liberals on the shore. We drive these.
Yeah,
I just have the shittiest brand of electric light bulbs. Is what I was going to say, or
What
Wi-Fi
brand?
light bulbs. I don't even remember, but they were provided by the electric company.
It wouldn't be Philips.
Taxpayer dollars.
I know the brand. There's an Amazon
Taxpayer dollars.
taxpayer
Some real
dollars.
cheap Chinese brand.
Hopefully they're from China.
Yeah.
I
They're
hope
from
not.
China.
Nothing. No.
Yes.
Back it up. It's a whole load of shit from China.
You guys, you
You-
can't
you
say
can't even
that
spray
everything from China is shit because
can't-
they make these collectibles that people pay $100 for that come.
That's the only thing I've written down is why is Mike buying gay scary toys? It says that. I'll open my notes in a minute.
Yeah, he's got a keychain of some Chinese. I saw it.
Yeah, it's a listening device.
God damn you!
Oh!
He got clouded.
You got Kamehameha.
Damn.
Tell me about the gay piercers and tell me all their names.
Okay, now, ladies.
What's going on?
A lot of
Can
great
I
samples.
oh my God, you gotta be a contact high on that one, my friend.
Just
You know
tell
what
me-
it is, bitch.
I literally
forget-
cough.
don't-
I'm coughing from inhaling that.
Don't forget my disclaimer. I just watched the South Park with that, and it had Tazon.
Oh my God, yeah.
Don't forget my disclaimer.
Chocolate rain.
I think I got rid of that one. Crazy.
Chocolate rain. Profound song.
Tell me what happened.
Here's what happened.
The gay piercer stuck their penis in
Here's
the
what
hole.
happened. Not my work, but please read. So as you guys know, I'm not the type to let this kind of stuff slide.
That should not be on their feed.
That's what I was saying. At the end of the day, you don't want to stir the pot too much because this guy's has
No, just
thrown-
because like people are scrolling through your feed, like, oh, they bruise people.
This dude has the dude who owns the asylum has like sued people, like lawsuited people for allegation stuff. Like, don't defame me or my people. It's crazy. Apparently, he's just got a lot of play money. But that's beside
Defamation
the
is
point.
so hard to sue people for because you have to like quote exact dollars lost, and
yeah,
no one ever was able to do it.
true. He felt the need to bring some attention to the situation. I had a client contact me who got their cheeks pierced at RX about a week ago. They were pierced with jewelry far too small to properly heal. The jewelry was also the complete wrong style. Balls on the back, not flat backs. The placement was way off.
There's a ball in her mouth.
Yeah, totally. Your molars to chew on.
Even I know that's wrong. That's insane.
The placement was way off and possibly through a salivary gland, which actually is a concern about cheek piercings. Overall, I had to send this client to the emergency room, which is not cool. No piercing should end in a hospital trip.
Emergency room.
Know who is
I'm
piercing
never
you.
ever getting a piercing because this could happen to me.
Know who is piercing you. Stop letting these people destroy your
Shut me up,
bodies.
Mike.
I am dealing with these shops' mistakes on
Yeah.
a daily basis, and it's time to bring some awareness to the situation. It's got like 100 comments.
I like that. So as a piercer, do you think it's a smart move to share this or a dumb move?
It's a dumb move to like make it an advertising ploy for
Because
yourself.
like this could happen to you, or it's like you better not go to anyone but me because I'm promising you through this post, through this share, I'm telling you that I would never
Send
do
this to like one of those gay Facebook guys, like Eastern Shore Undercover or Delmarva.
Yeah, because Mike, could you promise that you would never do this, or could it simply just happen?
I'll tell you what I could promise. And this happened on Wednesday. I was off work. A weird
Mike,
week-
as your lawyer,
You
shut
popped
the fuck
him.
up.
No. What do you mean?
You popped it bad.
Don't
Let
say
me
it.
talk.
Don't say it, ma'am.
So I was off on Wednesday,
Let me
and
talk.
I mean, it's probably hard to say if Al remembers, but there's a chance they came into the shop before they went to two other
they, huh?
piercers and then ended up there where he tried to take out the stuff. He got one out, but he couldn't get the other one out, and she ends up at the emergency room. And then the emergency room can't get it out. And apparently she's being referred to like, the whole thing's blown into, because I got my ear to the ground on this thing, and I'm in contact with these piercers, and we respect each other and we communicate. And sometimes he'll reach out and like tell me, be like, "Dude, look at this shit. What the fuck?" And I'll be like,
Really?
"Yeah,
That's
yeah."
cool.
So that's why I want no bad blood and no
He's your
ill
homie.
will.
Oh, good,
Wait,
Jack. That was
Little
nice.
Pearson, little Pearson buddy.
You're not making fun of him.
No.
You're
This is
making fun of
all
the-
bad against Asylum. But I don't want to.
Why don't we go over there and fuck him up?
That's the thing. Everyone always makes jokes about it, but like
About what?
going in there and confronting them, like
Seriously,
dude,
tell
fire
that
guy.
those Facebook guys. They don't have anything to do.
Is that? Oh, so that's what I was going to ask. That's what you're saying when you say Eastern Shore Undercover. Rile that
Yeah, tell them.
rile that pigeon pen.
They'll share it for you, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
can
you should
make
be
it,
aware that you
make
shouldn't
it
be
appealing to
bruised.
them, and you
If,
got it.
if they'll get like likes and comments on a post on Facebook, they will do it. I blocked that guy,
You're right.
so you do it.
He's an attention whore, and if it
I like
bruises
that guy.
that,
Everyone hates that guy. I like that guy.
it's clear that bruising is bad. And
What's
like-
wrong with that guy?
I like the wording he uses
What is
sometimes.
wrong with that guy?
let me finish.
I
Let me
don't get
finish
it.
though. We'll talk about what's wrong with him in a minute.
He
Nothing
just
wrong with that
he
guy.
just, I don't know.
He's fine.
He doesn't do anything.
If this
Made a great
unfortunate soul made their way into my shop,
Made a great page. Excellent page.
let me finish this.
Coming up.
I told
Coming
you as
up,
your
Eastern Shore
lawyer.
Undercover is cool.
What was
See?
coming up
Works.
before that?
We'll figure it out. But yeah, coming up, a lot of good stuff. But
Coming up,
we're
guys.
finishing up with this
We're finishing up
the
with this.
piercings.
With the piercings, yes, the piercings.
But we like it though. It's a good segment.
This
We're doing
guy,
a full segment.
if she would have come into me, it might not have been fun for her, but I have done way worse removals.
Wow. So you've done worse jobs.
I'll be like, "Do you want it out or not?"
You know where I would have gone?
The hospital.
Yes. Again.
Your doc's in
No. Guess again.
to a tire shop owned by Mexicans.
Fire department.
Help me!
What were they gonna
Hit me
do?
with the jaws of life.
Oh my god!
What are the jaws of life? What is that? What does it look
You'd
like?
be the Joker. You would look like the Joker.
They'll cut you with something. They'll get you out of there. Then you get your wedding ring stuck on. You go to the fire department.
yeah.
Here's the thing about this.
I guess they just know that shit. That's wild.
The thing about this situation is, you guys look closely
Why
on
would they
this.
know?
You can see that ball's embedded, right?
Let's look on here.
The tissue in your mouth, like folds over the back part. But luckily, it's not a flat back, right? He said
Her
that
face is inflamed as fuck. It's swallowing
right,
the ball.
it's swallowing the ball. But there's 2 balls on each side. You have the benefit as a piercer to not have a flat back to deal with. That's getting like eaten alive. So what I would do is push the swelling down as bad as it hurts her, grip and
Ice it for 15 minutes first.
You could ice it a little. You could give her some whatever.
A little? That swelling will go down if you ice it. Tell her to take 2 ibuprofen and ice it and sit in the place for 15 minutes.
This thing, when it got to this, at this point when the picture was taken, she had already been diddled by 2 other piercers who had made it more irritated and swollen.
Do you think they put their fingers in her mouth?
Yes, and then he gets to it, and he refers to her. He refers her to a plastic surgeon.
Like,
there's a chance that this still is in this person's mouth. It's just festering. You at this point, grab a wrench like I did at that hot tub. Remember
I
the hot
would cut
tub?
it with a pair of needle-nose pliers.
Did you repress this memory? I
Wow.
think it would look
What
like a
happened?
Jaws scene in your parents' hot tub. I had stretched up to an inch, and the one got like pretty inflamed and infected because I pretty much stretched
And you ripped
up.
it out in the hot tub?
Yeah, I stretched up with flares.
I
that
kinda
didn't
remember
screw
it.
off.
Wow.
And like that's bad because the swelling goes around the flare and then it gets stuck. And it was so
fucking
painful.
freak.
I was
Oh
in the
my
middle of the hot
God.
tub and it was all hot and we were drunk. And I just took wrench, went underwater, and flung it forward. And when I came up, the plug was in the fucking wrench, and I was like,
A wrench?
"It's
How?
out." And I felt relief, but there was all this. There was literally in my hand, like someone went full of like when were you at that trailer? I'm just diverting stories, but it was full of blood and pus and like
I don't like the look of it.
coagulated mass. Like the time we were at the trailer.
Maybe the best drop ever. Good job, Kev.
That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
But yes, I would have gotten in there with 2 clamps, and then when the clamps were clamped on the balls, I'd be like, we already win.
If Dr. Jack was there, I would advise you not to do that. I'm your lawyer. You're
no
doctor guy.
That's why when
twist them
Jack went to
both this
Texas,
way.
you got arrested.
Yep.
Twist them. Twist
He
them.
usually-
You guys
he
don't
was
give
talking.
a shit.
Hey,
No,
we give
we
a
really
shit.
don't.
Come on, we're doing a full segment.
Okay, you
Wrong.
fill the
We
air
give a
then.
shit.
Your turn to fill the air.
I'm gay, everyone. I have to admit it. I've been sucking
Yes.
in fucking guys and alleys.
I knew it.
That really only took a few seconds to say, though.
That was so quick.
But, so, Mike, did both balls unscrew?
Yes, and I could have gotten them gone. I could have done it for them.
Yes, I could have gotten them going. So why don't they do it?
No.
Why don't they go?
No.
What the
Too
fuck?
much finger. Too much finger.
Why?
Too much swelling and too much finger.
They should just do it.
At a certain point, when you're bruised, that's swelling enough.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt them, and they have to stay still while I'm doing it. But they need to let me work. I would
I'd
like
do it to myself.
I would take the one clamp on the inside, eyeball it with my one finger. I would hold their cheek back, and I would carefully grab the ball while like pushing from the other side, hurting them. And once that ball's grabbed, I'm clamping that clamp. So now I'm gripped, and then with that, I'm pushing out until that thing pops on the other side, and they're in real. I mean, I could honestly just rip it out, and they'd feel the same amount of pain, and it'd be quick. And I would just go. But no, I'm gonna take now that I have 2 clamps on there.
No.
I'm gonna go like this with my arm strength. I'm gonna go and just turn them both lefty loosey.
No.
One's gonna come loose, and we're good. It's coming out.
You're going to call me. I'm coming in there with my needle nose pliers. I'm going to cut it. What kind of metal is it?
Dude, I'm
titanium
using
or
a
some
tiny
shit.
needle nose
Is
plier.
it titanium or some shit?
Probably not. They use cheap.
Is it like base metal? Then I'll cut it.
No, it's not base metal. It's probably an implant grade steel, which is like
I'll cut it.
cuttable. Yes, you'll cut it.
But why don't you get yourself some of those nice, not even nice, just go get new ones. One cut. I'd cut it. I'd get some cobalt
Risky.
from Lowe's.
That's risky.
You gotta sweat. You gotta push that bar out. You see, it's embedded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't
that's
even
what I'm
know what's
saying.
going
I'm
on.
going-
I would eat a half-pint ice cream,
Okay, cool.
cold,
Okay.
and I'd hold ice on the outside. The swelling would go down just because of science. I'm not going to sit here and
So
bore
far,
you
so
guys
good.
with all the science.
Oh yeah, my hand the past week. I was checking with this, and there. You didn't. Did I even bring it up last week? I don't know. Never mind. Coming up.
Don't bore us with
Coming
the
up,
science.
Mike's hand.
Got attacked
his
by my
wrist.
cat last Thursday.
Damn, he's like this.
Horribly bad. I mean, you can see where. It's
When I worked at Zia's, this waiter got attacked by his. Oh, jeez.
last week here, I was like,
This waiter got attacked by his cat, and his lymph nodes blew up and shit. And he went to the doctor, and they were like, "You got cat scratch fever."
Show
And
the camera
We
your
made
hand.
fun of that guy for like a year for
I'm
having
good now.
cat scratch
Oh, okay.
fever.
He's good.
I'm on antibiotics. I went to Uridoxin.
Yeah, cats have disgusting mouths.
Yeah, on Sunday I was sitting here like probably like worrying about my life and stuff. And last week, let's watch last week's episode and see my hand. Look at it.
I don't want to.
Really?
I would never watch this
And I told
show.
Andrew about it on the way home. I was like, yeah, my cat fucked me up. What do you
Damn.
think?
I mean, cats do that too. So was it just swollen in a certain area, or the whole hand was like swollen?
Hang on. That camera?
Yeah, I can do that one. Yep.
Yeah, your hand is swollen. You have an
She got
infection.
me.
You have an infectant. Does it leave a dent?
No.
If it dents, you have a problem.
It's past, dude. It was denting. I went to Uridoxin. I'm on antibiotics. I have three more days. Why are you being an asshole?
I'm being an asshole.
It's fucking. You should have seen it. I'm just trying to show how she
It's
got
still
me.
swollen.
You should have fucking seen it. I was looking at my knuckles and they weren't there. It was like it looked like this.
Then what were you? Oh, man, I would never let it get to that point.
I went
And
to
it was
Uridoxin
claws
2
or
days
teeth?
into it, dude. I wasn't fucking around. I went like the day after the podcast. She got me here two, and here two, but the deep ones were the front ones. The angle was the tooth got in on that front. But dude, you should it pussed. It feels so good compared to the past week. Oh my god, I can almost make a
Man, I
fist.
smoked the bong after you, dude. I'm gonna get your cat disease.
Yep, you better go to Uridoxin.
You got that parasite.
What's it called?
What is that called? Some
Botulinum.
crazy.
Toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, it is called that. Yep.
All right, let's talk more about how do you get the thing out?
I already said how I would have. It's over.
It's over. So are they going to prison or something? What happens to the guys? Do they get in trouble?
No, they signed a waiver.
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
who cares?
All good to go.
Stop getting pierced there, everyone.
But yeah,
You're a fucking
toxoplasmosis
asshole.
makes like rats like cat pee, and then the rats,
Then they go to the cats,
and then they make people get in motorcycle accidents.
so they can get in the cats. Yeah.
Is it
And
like
they make 'em
rabies?
reckless.
Is it like on
Yeah,
site
it
rabies?
makes humans like reckless and like.
That's like a foundational Roganism.
Yeah. I love it.
Yep.
And I definitely got this.
What are all the foundational Roganisms? That's like one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Yo, wait a minute. So I have this now?
No, it's
You
from
could.
cat shit. If you clean the cat box, yeah.
Okay, well then let me tell you this. My grandfather had I was too young to know what it was, but my grandfather had all these cats that he fed, and they would come into his garden. Okay, he lived like off. You keep driving down Dagsboro Road behind the mall, and you end up going and going. You make a right, you make a left. You're out by a horse field. He lived in the woods there, so like he had all these cats, probably from a farm.
That's the exact way I take to work.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
I like that. That's pretty back roads.
It's a good area.
And he apparently got something in his eye one year working the garden. And when he got to the doctor, they were like, yeah, you got cat shit, whatever. You pretty much got the cat shit disease. You got to take all these drugs. And
You eat the cat poop.
and my grandfather died from pulling out in front of a tractor trailer. From what I recall, I don't know if they do autopsies on everyone, but like I didn't hear of any toxicology or if he was drunk. Maybe he was drunk. Maybe it was
Maybe he was
toxoplasmosis. And
Maybe
just
he was drunk.
misjudged.
Yeah.
He was old, but he was a sharp motherfucker. Maybe he was too sober. If he had a couple buds, he would have not done it, you know? But if you ever drive by that Shell station out there in Willards and you see a little cross, give one out for Cecil.
I just remembered with your gay hand at Tomorrow World. We talked about it a few weeks ago. They got this fucking band, remember?
Mm-hmm.
We were moving in and I cut my knuckle day one.
Tomorrow World?
And you were
Yeah,
worried
Tomorrow
about
World.
it.
I cut my knuckle day one.
What, what'd you hit it on? A car thing? or
I
something?
smacked it it was like it looked like I punched somebody. I split my knuckle like right down the middle.
What'd you hit, though? I feel like,
It was when we were moving everything in. I think maybe the cooler. Who knows?
yeah, okay, yeah. That must have been, because, it's hard to find something
No,
that
he
big
cut
to hit
himself
it
on
on.
something
I got this bony ass knuckle too.
Pass me cups.
That's a nice one. That's
Or pass Jack cups.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up.
That's a head splitter.
Okay. Yeah, trust me, I know. But
Hey, is this always my cup?
yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day. I couldn't think of what color mine was. So I'm red, huh? I'm
You're
Charmander.
Charmeleon. I'm Pikachu. He's Bulbasaur.
But yeah, I split my knuckle open day one at Tomorrow World, Thursday, right? We're there till Sunday or Monday. I remember I got home to Texas and I looked at my hand and my hand looked like Mike's now, swollen, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Freaking out. And then I showed it to my
He
roommate.
wants to see swollen. I'll show him swollen. I took a picture every day.
That scares me.
I was thinking about to hurt
I showed it to my roommate.
Shouldn't.
And he said, "I said, what's my hand look like?" He said, "You know what that looks like? It looks like a pussy. You look like a pussy."
Oh.
Making fun of me.
That's what Robbie and
Nick Hawk making fun of me. And then I was like, fine, I'll go to sleep tonight. Wake up the next day, and my hand's like leaking yellow shit. And I'm like, I'm going to the fucking...
Yeah, you were immediately infected. I wasn't licking pus. Dude,
Well, no, I wasn't immediately infected. I caught it on Thursday, and we were in the disgusting Tomorrow World for a weekend. Just in... Who knows what's in there? I got European goop in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I could touch my hand and go, it would leave a dent.
Yeah.
That means you're going to die.
It does not mean that, clearly.
Yeah, he's got the
You didn't
scurvy.
die, and I didn't
I'm
die.
a hypochondriac or whatever, dude. I would freak the fuck out if my hand was that. My hand was swollen like that right now.
And now
Dude,
you're in a field. Yeah.
My hand was swollen to the point where you couldn't see.
Okay,
knuckle.
so it was really, really,
And
really
then I
bad.
did-
Now it's just bad.
And then I did what you said. I'm not worried about it, so you're not going to freak me out. And I pushed it down, and it just stayed white and down for like 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
And then that's the day, Memorial Day, I went to Your Doc's Inn. Right after I got off work at 5, they closed at 6. The guy was like, amoxicillin, you might end up in the hospital. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Memorial Day now. Bye. And I was like, okay, cool. Amoxicillin, 3 days late. And then it started, and it got so much better. Take a look at these, dude.
But the joints of your hand are so susceptible.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
Day
You get,
one.
like, you can get like a bone infection, dude. He didn't test you or anything else? That's all. How long were you in there, man?
They asked me what shots I had, and I was updated on my rabies and my tetanus. That's all they asked about.
Show me the worst one.
Probably. Oh, maybe there. But I'm not taking the right angle. Like, yeah, sure, it looks a little upset right now, but I'm telling you, bro, this thing was throbbing for days.
It's also your hands, and you're always constantly going like this, so it
I pierced on it. I was covering Al for most of the, like, okay, so it was Thursday I got bit, and then I worked the whole weekend by myself doing everything. Not that I'm like, oh, I did do everything, but, like, I'm moving around. I can't not use my hand. I'm writing. I couldn't grip a pen. Dude.
right.
All the while, he had cat scratch fever.
My great uncle, you know, worked in a coal mine.
Damn, that thing spritzed on
Worked
me.
in a coal mine.
Well, can I ask you this, Jack?
Not true.
A couple days in, it started to, like,
What are you pouring there, Jan? It looks pretty good.
One of the best RERs ever made.
it started to sort of, like, heal, but the wounds, I was like, I can't let these wounds close. They are going to trap in some evil. So I kept every
I'd be
night.
squeezing them and shit.
Dude, I Epsom salt soaked hot as I could stand every night. Hydrogen peroxide. I did squeeze a little to make sure. And then,
Man, you call me an asshole. I'm just very concerned.
no, I want you to know that I staved off the
concerned.
infection Javier Bardem style, like in No Country for Old Men. I got all the stuff. I got Neosporin.
Who'd you kill? You killed like a vet or whatever?
It was a.
So I like how
he
you all
didn't kill no one
coordinated
there.
on
He,
this.
he does a
can't
car
remember.
explosion and robs a pharmacy. He goes behind a pharmacy as everyone runs out to the explosion and just grabs shit. And then goes to a hotel room and gives himself foot surgery, leg surgery.
This beer was so good last night.
I'm scared of this beer, guys.
Posh
old?
from RAR.
No, I got it from a
Brewing.
cold store place.
Old.
How old is it?
A year old.
Hey, man, look, it's not like I held on to it for a year in my fridge. I tried
Oh,
to
it doesn't
have,
smell good.
it has a sticker. Who wants the sticker?
I actually have that sticker in my truck, I think. In my truck bed.
Who wants the sticker? It does taste bad, though. Get ready.
Really? You already tasted it?
Yeah, I had one.
God damn.
Got that? Got that?
Yeah, it tastes bad. It was really good when I had it a year ago.
That's like,
Not every sip gets more posh.
what is that?
It's a, what do you call it? It's been re-fermenting in the can.
God damn.
I'm not going to drink it.
What the fuck?
Why do you do this to us? He's not saying anything.
There you go. Yes, that's perfect.
There you go.
Why? Why you do this to us?
It's more
We just
like,
want fresh beer. It's a year old.
it's more like why does no one buy it in a year? They didn't make that much of this shit.
Don't buy alcohol unless you're buying Budweiser, Coors, or something that everyone buys all the time. Don't buy craft beer. Let's say this. Don't buy craft beer or craft
We should
snacks.
tag them in this review. They'd be like, oh wow. Oh fuck.
The Phantom of the Beer Opera says, don't buy craft beer from the beer store by Lombardi's Pizza in the Twilly Center in Salisbury.
Really?
Cheers.
Jack says check
So they
the
got
date.
old ass beer. That's why they got cheap beer in the Twilly Center.
No, I'm just... This tastes like fucking Sorry Chicky from Burley Oak, which is a super
Yeah, like a
sour
sour.
beer. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I just
it's
got
so
adhesive
sour.
all
It's
over
so
my
sour.
glasses.
Guys, I got us fixed.
So you had a good one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Jack's got a good one. What do we
And
do
guess
with
what I
this?
did?
What
They call
do you
him
do?
the- they call him the
chuck this?
fix.
No, I poured it out.
Okay, where did you pour that?
I poured it into an empty beer can. And it like really overfoamed and like kind of made a little bit of a mess. We have paper towels.
Yeah, we're good. School table.
I drank 2 of those Pashas
Like
already.
kids throw up on these in library.
I just ruined my
Dude, my
glasses.
kids threw up all over my chest today.
Mike, you're a wreck. Oh, what the fuck is
You
that?
didn't ruin them.
What is that?
You got goo gone?
What is that? Oh, you put a sticker on there?
Yeah, no, I just put my mask on and my whole face seems sticky. Oh, man. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
Oh man.
I'm just real sticky.
You got goo going.
You got goo.
Second time that he needs it.
If you
Oh.
don't rub alcohol in there, I don't think.
You know
dude.
you're a needy
You hear me?
bitch when you're always asking for other people's goo going.
Maybe you can rub it. Get some. I got some lens wipes.
Oh,
When was the other time I asked for it?
it was earlier in the episode.
No,
maybe,
really?
maybe pre-show.
Yeah, he said this was it was during the episode. He said this man
man.
wants some citrus
It just
oil.
so happens that I
remover.
need goo gone.
You don't need.
Oh,
Goo
you got goo going.
Yeah, I need it for my Labubu.
Yeah, that's the thing. Let me tell you what my note says. I'll just tell you exactly.
You already did.
Who needs a dump? Or Mike, how did you get rid of your content?
It just says gay little toys Mike's been buying.
My content.
Yeah. Did you drink all this sour beer?
No, I poured it into this cup. Go ahead, pour it out.
I'll just pour it in the sink.
Why do you do that when you could just do what we do?
Do you want to try to fool the Bird ID app while he's gone? Make a bird noise. See if it tells me you're a bird.
Hang on.
It's not working. Try something different.
That's not bad.
If it said you were a fucking bird, I was gonna lose it. You tried this Bird ID app?
No.
Made
That's
by
sweet.
the Cornell Lab of Ornithology.
That's pretty
It's
sweet.
not hearing me correctly. Redo.
Really? You want to try one more time? It said hearing a bird. It said hearing a bird.
Got it.
I can't
You
go.
can't tell what kind of bird you are, but it thinks you're a bird, dude. That's
that's
good
all
enough
I
for
need.
me.
Hey,
Dude,
you
when
know the
they're-
one that goes because I can't whistle. Do that one.
I
Can
can't.
you do that
I
one?
have to hear him do it because I do it at my house.
The
I
one
can-
that, you know the one I'm talking about?
if I hear a bird
It's
whistle,
around.
I try to whistle back, and sometimes they talk to me.
That's fucking awesome, too.
But do you know the one that goes doo 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 doo?
Yeah,
You know, you hear that one?
I know
I
it.
don't think so.
If you can whistle, see if you can pull that one off.
You can. If you.
It's, yeah,
It thinks you're a bird. It thinks you're a... Just try to do that a couple of times. This is great pod, by the way. Mike just whistling bird sounds. This is great for me. I don't
And the
give a
paper
shit,
towel,
dude.
the paper towel roll right there.
Let's check in with paper towel. See what paper towel has to say.
I really, really wish that it would tell me I'm a bird.
I'd be so fucking sick if you were a robin. I would just
The
call
French
you
white
Robbie
fin-
forever or something.
The French white finch.
You want to look up this beer?
French white finch.
I think we might have done it on the pod before. I stood there in the beer store and looked at these beers for forever, trying to remember which one we had done before.
What are they called?
It's Finback from Queens, New York. You know, the
What's the
place you
beer?
don't really ever want to go.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Why?
Beastie Boys.
To eat meat?
Beastie Boys lore. They have a museum.
Are they from Brooklyn or something? No Sleep
They're from the
Brooklyn?
5 boroughs.
I
my
guess
friend.
they're from Queens because they're trying to get to Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
if they're on their way to Brooklyn, they're not
It's like
from
what,
Brooklyn.
35 minutes in traffic. No sleep. We're not gonna sleep.
Oh, we accidentally got stuck on the M train again. Oh, no.
Yeah.
F train's the best train. That's what I always say. Remember that from Andy Milonakis? He was just talking to people when that was funny. Nowadays, you have to like push a man in front of a train to get content. You have to like kill somebody online.
You have to fucking kill them.
All right, tell me what Finback beer this is. Finback Brewery.
Rolling in the clouds.
Oh wow.
Wow, Adele is going to sue them.
Let's see. So this, you think it's gonna taste like that name?
Ooh, wow, yikes. It's only got a 4.1. I'm just going to stick to
Out
my-
of 5?
Yeah, but that's like having an 80% on a test.
What
and
does
it was-
Michelob Ultra have on Untapped? Can you look that up for me, please? It's got it. I gave Bud Light a perfect 10 on Untapped or 5 or whatever. I remember.
Nice. A 5, yeah.
Oh, it's got 2.5. Yeah, because people who download Untapped are beer snobs and don't think that Michelob Ultra is the best fucking beer ever made.
Come on, yeah.
Assholes.
Are they
they made
idiots
it,
or just
uh,
retarded?
What? No, they're snobs. Snobs.
Just snobs.
I was giving 2 bad options, and you came up with another third other bad option.
All right,
I
we're
thought you
doing
were
an
going to say
official
they're
beer
just
review.
idiots, or they're just retarded.
We're going to talk about the gay little
Let's see
toys
if
involved.
they're incorrect because Mike said they got a bad
We're
score.
going to talk about the gay little toys you've already said. No, we're not.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
got some
thought you were
Chinese
last
toys.
week. Andrew liked them.
What?
Andrew tried to actually steal from me and tried to R-word me on the way home.
Well,
Jack made me ride home with him.
Damn.
I know. He was like, "You can take him home." It's like, "Oh my god." I'm just kidding,
it's
Andrew.
literally
I'm just
12
kidding.
feet from your house.
I know. I just wanted to make a funny allegation because
Yeah.
nowadays in this allegation world, you can just boom. There's probably Texas Rangers coming to his house right now.
Yo,
Yeah.
Andrew's texting me. He's looking for a fucking job, dude. He got fired.
Just,
What? Are you
now?
serious?
Because of the allegations?
Yes. He said they heard that he raped someone.
Stop saying it.
Damn.
Don't say the actual word.
It was him. Oh, right on the mic.
He said the actual word.
Did you
Like,
see that?
Yeah. But
That's on camera, dude. That's assault.
No. You have proof?
yeah.
You just threw the thing at me.
Is that the camera? Is that the camera that recorded it?
Yeah.
It's already streamed live, isn't it?
Don't run off with it 'cause it's already on the internet.
My FBI agent's like,
Look how cool my shirt is, dude.
Pot Life. It says
$80
Pot
shirt
Life.
right
Isn't that-
there.
Shit.
$80
This is
shirt.
like, what's this called? Salt Life?
Yeah.
Jack
No,
wears $80 shirts.
It's called
I got to order more salt. I threw it away. It was losing its
Life is
must.
Good. Life is Good. This is a Life is Good shirt.
Oh, they did good with that one.
That's some.
fuck, I was
That's
about to
some
drink it.
millennial mom shit.
Oh wow, he only paid $20 for his shirt.
We're already sipping on this, right?
My mom got me this shirt, dude.
Oh, that's even better. All right, we got
Stretch the neck now.
from Finback Brewing,
Finback.
Rolling in the Clouds,
Rolling in the clouds.
a New England hazy. We've got 45,000 total check-ins.
Holy shit! Really?
Yep, and 37,500 of them were unique, and then all
Whoa.
the other 10,000, 12.
That's insane.
That's
the others
pretty
were
good.
doubles up or triples up or people drinking and logging it every time.
This brewery must be gigantic because I'm pretty sure it's like a destination brewery in Queens. Because like
I think so too.
I think this
because
is the one place people are like people go to Queens to go to this. Be like, people go to Queens.
500 monthly check-ins. Hazy, cloudy, blurry, foggy, fuzzy, IPA. Whatever you call it, let's be in the new wave. Fluffy and crisp. It's all about an easy decision. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like that lawyer guy from Instagram who says, "My ops might want to have me down, but I'm totally hitting the streets today. Keeping up that good energy. I'm going to be a lawyer one day." And he's got the teeth. You know that guy?
No.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm never going to find him.
I only watch Josh.
I can
Ball.
already picture him, though.
Yeah, he's just like, got to keep that positive energy.
You did a good job. Gonna be a lawyer one day.
That's his whole
I
thing.
can
He's
totally
like,
picture a guy like that.
we've watched his journey from college to actually being in a firm. And then today his post was something along the lines of, someone within my company is trying to get me out of of the inner circle.
All right, well, coming up. All right, let's do a full segment on this beer here. Hazy, cloudy.
I read it already. I read
I
it.
don't remember.
All
any
right,
of
it's
this
all
stuff.
read. It's all been read. It's all
Yeah,
been
it's
read. It's all up to our commentary on this beer.
I cannot wait until next episode when all the stuff that was coming up comes up.
Yeah, we gotta think about the first coming up after this.
Wasn't
beer.
there a terrorist attack or something?
Yeah,
Coming
let's
up?
talk. Let's talk
Coming
about
up?
the. Let's talk
A
about
terrorist attack.
So what I think of Rolling in the Clouds by Finback Brewery that has had 45,000 total monthly check-ins.
Give us your full commentary.
Fluff and Crisp, it's all about an easy decision, which reminded me of something. I kind of got off track for a second, but you know what? I want to roll it back in here. It's all about an easy decision. Nothing's been easy about this for me. Let me just start with that.
Like,
That
come on,
sounded
man.
great.
We're here for you, dude.
Is this all 2 cans loaded into our cups? I figured. There's some deceit happening here on the podcast.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
I really like this. First thing I'm getting from this when I drink it,
What's it giving, Mike?
pepper.
I like that. One time, me and my old roommate in Austin went to this brewery that had a white pepper IPA, and we kept drinking it and being like, I don't know if I like this. We kept doing that thing like, I don't know if I like this. We kept ordering them,
But you do.
and we just blacked out.
White pepper.
Like, I don't know if I like this. Just like, I'm going to get another one. Like, it was kind of a joke.
Like you're doing it so many times that the bartender's honestly like noticing and shit, and you're all getting blacked out. That's hilarious.
That's the same brewery. I ordered an IPA, took one of it, and it was so disgusting. I like went and sat it on the bar, like full, like in a statement, like I do not want this. Take it back.
I'm trying to
that
find.
bad?
It was so bad. I wouldn't even. It was beer I wouldn't consume. Look at me.
Man.
Look at me.
And if a bar has it, that must be a crazy beer.
It was a brewery. They made it.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Ooh.
Not many people that.
But it was
check
the
this
same
beer.
place that had the white pepper IPA, and I fucking
White pepper?
blacked out with my roommate.
Not too many people who check this beer in say anything about it. Even when I check something in, I say a word.
No, you say. Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Hey, I
it's
say a
cloudy
word.
and crisp, that's for sure.
Good and goes down easy, but nothing's jumping out at me. Pepper's jumping out at me.
Oh,
Mike
yeah.
has the craziest
You-
palate. It's amazing.
Yeah, let's get his words. He's
How-
just saying pepper though.
When I just did the whole stir around thing, though, way more stuff came out. Like,
We need the sound effect of that guy who tastes the ice cream. Though.
No, stop. No.
What's he say? That's it. That's the full flavor.
water park chemicals.
Coat the tongue.
Damn, that's a nice one.
You got them water park chemicals coming out when you flip it around your tongue.
You hear that? This dude's amazing. Man, you should get. You could.
You ever
be-
get a little chlorine up your nose and then you're like, oh.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're getting that? This is giving that.
Giving
When I
chlorine.
flop the
I'm
tongue
trying to
around.
be like hip and with it. It's giving that. Here, Mike, have some more.
I don't know, man.
Drink up, Mike. Drink up.
What do you don't like it, guys?
No, we do. We have just had plenty left. Here,
It's
have-
cloudy
you want
and crisp. Yeah, I'll take a little jostling.
Cloudy.
some? Little Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
It's cloudy and crisp. I'll tell you that.
All right, that's a full segment on this beer. I think we did it. Cloudy and crisp.
Okay, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the next segment.
All right, what was the first coming up? What was the first coming up when it came up?
Terrorist attack.
Was it that? All right. What can we say on that? Can we do a full segment on
Let
that?
me guess. Who
Yes.
was?
It's bad.
Yeah.
Somebody that's not white.
Let's live it. Oh God. 6 injured after a man sets people on fire at
Were they
Colorado
brown?
rally. No, it was a rally for a word that rhymes with Jizraeli.
How many
hostages.
beers have I had? I just said how are they brown? Shit, I gotta take it.
God.
Gotta take it easy over here.
Take it easy now. Because you can't just throw
That was my
fire on
father
people.
talking.
You got to throw like gas on someone and then throw fire on someone.
We got a
And that's just
distressing
terrible.
images warning. But
That's
here we
terrible.
go. Colorado.
No good. Oh, God.
So he literally probably used an accelerant and just lit him.
That is so
What was it
terrible.
for? What was the rally for?
That
That you just said that I didn't hear?
a word that rhymes with Jizraeli hostages.
Oh my God, this was a. Wait.
So someone
It was a
mad
Hamas
about,
attack.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, go back. Israeli hostages, like
They
Isra-
just got freed, right?
like Palestinian hostages in Israel or Israeli hostages in Palestine? Which one?
Israel hostages in Palestine, right? Wouldn't that be it?
Yes.
I don't know. They're both fucking each other up.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's what's going on though, in this particular situation.
Event for Israeli hostages. So yes, hostages. Oh my God. So yeah. So people.
Oh,
who,
so a
people
fucking,
who don't like.
a lefty did this?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
You got
Yes.
You guys think, is that surprising?
Kind of.
No,
I mean, no. They're violent. They're the violent people.
the violent left.
The tolerant left, right?
Both. I mean, if
They
you
love
want to
Hamas.
split it down the middle,
They love Hamas.
Well, we could just say all people have evil
There's good people on
urges.
both sides, is what I'd like to say.
You could say there's sides, or you could say that
Bingo
all
again,
people have
Jack.
evil
You're doing
urges,
great.
or that there's all kinds of different bad people. Think about the Columbine guys. Rich families,
I mean, they were.
prom
We
photos.
appreciate you on this side, Jack.
Rich families, prom photos the night before, bunch of friends, well liked.
Attaboy.
They were not well liked.
Yeah, they were. They were like me. They were like me types. They're like, oh, you're a nerd and you might be gay, but we like you.
You can do it!
Mike, man.
Oh man,
2 were airlifted to a burn unit with serious injuries.
that sucks, man.
Oh, a makeshift flamethrower was used. But you don't
What?
need a makeshift flamethrower when you can buy one from Elon
Like,
Musk company.
he had Raid and a lighter.
Or you could have
Yeah.
the stupid company. You could literally just use that and burn people alive with it. But you need to use a makeshift flamethrower. Isn't that dumb?
So what city did this happen in? Oh yeah, you said a Boulder.
Boulder.
So that's like a city with like skyscrapers. What's it look like in Boulder?
You could take a super soaker, tape a metal rod to the front of it, soak a towel in some sort of accelerant, light the towel. Super soaker's full of accelerant. You got a makeshift
And then
flamethrower.
they're covered in it and they're burning.
No charges have been filed, but Mohammed Sabri Solomon, 45 of Colorado Springs,
Told
ran
y'all.
into a crowd, threw an incendiary device, and yelled, "Free Palestine." No charges have been filed, officials said. There was no immediate indication that the suspect was linked to any particular group.
Probably a fucking whatever it's called.
I'm on the
But
side of the
FBI's
people
top
that
agent added, "This will be a thorough and complete investigation. Tomorrow we will know everything."
Total migrant energy.
I can't say anything.
You shouldn't say too
I
much.
definitely shouldn't say much.
Look at the...
Damn migrant running crazy in this country. I
I'm
tell
just
you.
praying for peace in the Middle East.
Yeah. It's my deepest concern is Ukraine and the Middle East. Number one concern.
That's what I lay in bed and think about at night.
We'll figure everything else out once we get the main things figured out.
I'm going to do a quick Google of this guy's name, find out how long he's been a resident of our country, of our dear country. What we know about him, here's a picture of him.
He's a patsy. He was a CIA.
Oh, God. Another CIA patsy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, makeshift flamethrower. Threw Molotov cocktails at a crowd. 4 signs
lady
overworked
farted?
liver. 4 signs of overworked
The
liver.
lady farted.
Yeah, if you fart
So
a
her
lot, you have
liver's
a-
overworked and she's farting out her dress.
The lady farted.
Dude, all the people he
Like a
attacked.
chimney she's farting.
This man spotted a group of elderly people. At least 6 people, ages 67 youngest to 88 oldest, were injured in the attack. Witnesses reported hearing him shout, "Free Palestine."
I bet a bunch of hostages got freed because he did that. I bet.
And remember a bunch of old people got ran over that one year in a parade by some kind of character like this? They hate the elderly, I tell you.
Oh my God. You guys are going to eat this up. Fox News correspondent. Oh, why does that matter?
You guys are going to eat this up. Like,
Solomon is an Egyptian national who allegedly. I can't say anything after that.
No, you can say it all.
He allegedly entered the U.S. illegally on August 27th, 2022 through Los Angeles International Airport
He did.
under the Biden administration.
and overstayed his visa.
God.
The Boulder terror suspect
So
is
how-
an
wait,
Egyptian
wait.
national and the U.S. illegally has a visa. This is just one of the false flag. This is what they call a false flag.
How does your mind not go here, though?
an actor.
So he's illegal, but he
Jesus,
overstayed
it's a
his
blind
visa?
spot. It's a blind spot tonight.
So did he enter illegally, or did he overstay his visa, or is that the same thing?
Dude, you can enter illegally and get a visa under the goddamn Biden administration.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. There's
there-
no rules, because why would you ever make a rule?
don't you
Rules
get a-
don't make sense.
He probably got a free cell phone and a Visa gift card.
What country?
And to live in a police station.
What
And
other
then to a
country would
luxury
allow me to
hotel.
go show up and just be like,
What?
what? Can we do that? No other country.
No,
would do-
exactly,
No,
exactly.
that's the thing.
It's a
They-
good point.
And,
It's a
and
good
birth-
I'm
point.
just asking a question.
You know how like the left
It's
is
a good point.
so mad that we're getting rid of birthright citizenship? They're like Mexicans come here, have babies, and then
Yeah.
they're a citizen. There's no other country does that.
Yeah, I know. We
No other country has birthright
Yeah,
citizenship.
try doing that in
They're
Amsterdam.
like, it's racist. We're getting rid of birthright citizenship. Like every other country in the world is racist.
it's such a good point, and liberals don't want to hear it
Here's
at all.
my thing.
Yeah.
I think that America is too much of a melting pot to where everything has to be it's racist. It's racist. No,
America's
there's just
America.
too many different types of motherfuckers in here, and
Yeah.
some of them are doing things the wrong way.
There's only so much.
If a Baltic man
Man, like
came
I
here,
wouldn't even say that. Nice.
if some kind of like Baltic guy who looks like, let's just say, looks like Jason Statham, good-looking guy.
The wrong white? You're going the wrong way.
I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah.
We got the Jason Statham. He's like Tom Hanks in that movie where his visa's all fucked up at the airport.
Now he's going to assimilate just fine. I see what you're saying, and it's true. It's
No,
true.
he shouldn't be allowed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Turn him
No,
away.
he's the wrong white. He's the wrong white. That's
Turn-
funny. That's funny.
But I mean,
I'm just saying it doesn't matter.
it all
Mike's
just
just saying-
comes down to legal immigration. They're all allowed.
Yes, if you do it the right, go through the right hoops, jump
Yeah.
through them. Please try.
It's like the simplest shit ever, and it's overcomplicated because of racism.
there's
Teach
no
them one
internet.
Eminem song, and then they can come in.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, Mama. I
lot-
never meant to hurt you.
I was thinking like Stan, so they could get my tea is gone cold.
Oh, you're thinking of you're
Hey,
thinking
they'll get
of
two songs in one. It's a good choice.
Yeah.
stiffen up
Love it.
that lip, soldier.
Is it Ditto or
You're
Lido?
thinking of that one.
That's Dido, bro.
Dido.
That's a banger. What was her song called?
My tears run cold about my window.
No, my tea's
Thank
cold.
you?
No, she's British. She's
Is
British.
Is it called
Her
Thank
tea's
You?
cold.
Is that
My
song called
tears
Thank
gone
You?
cold outside my window.
It is called Thank You because eventually it gets to.
You guys are King of the Hill fans? When
That is a
Boomhauer
beautiful
steals
song.
No, I'm not a King of the Hill.
Boomhauer steals Dale Doughtree's love interest, and like so, when Boomhauer's fucking her,
Is this the
they're
new
listening
King of the
to
Hill?
Dido.
Oh, Boomhauer goes. You care what somebody's saying?
Let me finish. Dale
I
hears
thought you were done.
Bill hears Dido playing outside of. They all live next to each other.
I know.
So, oh man, they're listening to Dido. So you know they're fucking in there.
Oh,
Boomhauer's
God.
playing that. Want to thank you. If my tea's gone cold outside.
Wondering
It plays like
why.
eight times during
That's
the
not
year.
a sex song.
I got out of
But when you
bed
think
and
about
it-
all.
song.
That could be a sex song, couldn't it? It's kind of like
You know what, Mike? I'm gonna yes and you. Yeah, you're right. Good.
it's like a Fight Club-esque sex song.
The Fight Club sex song is.
It has like rain sounds in it.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right. It's done by the Dust Brothers.
Fight Club is the best movie ever. It is.
Kevin's a dude.
Yeah,
It just is.
that
man.
is ultimate guy movie.
That's a
Yeah.
top fiver. It's
I
right
tried,
there.
I tried to
Have you
show
ever-
my girlfriend that, and she was like, "Oh, it's a boy movie." I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Dude, if you can't enjoy that movie, I
worst is when-
really worry
And
about
you're a
you.
girl.
I worry about you.
If you
I worry about
I
you.
love showing chicks dude stuff, and when they don't like it, being like, "It's not for you."
Yeah.
Some stuff
Like,
I
oh, you
understand.
don't like it? It's not for you.
Some stuff I understand is dude stuff, but Fight Club is just such an epic movie.
It's not for
How
girls.
the fuck
though.
could you not enjoy that movie?
Well, it's a book.
I haven't been
It's
fucked
a
like
book.
that since grade school.
I don't think girls read Fight Club either, though. I think
It's
girls
amazing.
read
You know, he's
House
all
of
three
Song and
characters. He's all
Dragon.
three characters, guys. Wake up.
3.
No, Marla. The Marla theory.
He's
is
Marley.
Not, no, Marla,
He's Marley and me.
He's not fucking himself at her apartment.
He's the dog.
I read an analysis because I wasn't gonna read the book, so I read like a couple paragraphs about the side by side.
I audiobooked one of his other books, and it was like one of the most hard things to follow I've ever read.
Name the artist.
I went through when I delivered pizza. I went through an audio book.
Who wrote it?
Chuck Palahniuk.
Yeah, it's Chuck.
He
He's
was
got a
on,
lot
he
of
was
good
on
books.
Rogan, and he was like way too normal. I was like, you should be weirder.
Yeah, I think I saw that, and I thought the same thing. I did. He's, oh my God, what the fuck is, I thought he'd be way eccentric.
Yeah, but
That's
he's
right,
not
yeah.
at all. He's just like a white dude. He's like your dad's friend.
I have this book because of James Rant.
That one is the one I read.
Rant?
Yeah, James loves Pal and Chuck.
Up. Can you go up? I just saw the picture of it. I can't remember the name of it. It's got a. Oh,
What's up
my
with
God.
James? Is James,
That one, the
has
second
James
one.
fell off, or is he still around?
I don't think he's allowed to do anything anymore.
I don't.
What do you know?
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
One of
well,
my faves, though, James. If you're out there, one of my faves.
Well, James just has a job. He could never come on this pod because he works 9 to 5. Or no, not 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Monday through Friday, but he works at like 5 a.m. or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, 5 a.m. That's
Fair, I
early.
guess.
That's early.
What?
You don't want to.
Fair, I guess.
You know,
He's collecting that 401k shit.
no, he's doing great. Looks
He's
like
clocking in every Monday.
We watched the video on here, right?
yeah, looks like he's doing great, man. He's like supervisor, probably.
Watch
He's
the
he's
video.
boss. Remember we watched the video. His work made him like.
Some kind
They
of
made a
focus
video about
of a
it?
video on Instagram.
Yeah, we watched it on the podcast, dude.
Congratulations, James. I don't remember anything like that. But I
It
don't
was like,
remember a lot
here's
of stuff.
James Seifert. He's the supervisor of doors.
Yeah, and he was like, "It's really good to be." No, he doesn't work there anymore. It's really good to be here at the.
Nice. So he started a new company. Nice.
Yeah.
Let's do next segment, James, coming up.
Coming up, we'll talk about James.
What was
how he doesn't
my first
He
coming
doesn't
up?
like any of us anymore.
What was my we got to salvage all the coming ups. What was my first coming up?
I'll never remember, dude. It's hilarious you think I would remember.
Come on, what was it? Coming
Let
up.
me check check the live chat. What are the chat saying?
Oh, they're not saying shit tonight.
So the book that James left is called Rant. Buster Rant Casey just may be the most efficient serial killer of our time. A high school rebel, Rant Casey escapes from his small town home for the big city where he becomes the leader of an urban demolition derby called the Party Crashing. Rant Casey will die a spectacular highway death, after which his friends gather the testimony needed to build an oral history of his short, violent life. With hilarity, horror, and blazing insight, Rant is a mind-bending vision of the future as only Chuck P. could ever imagine. It's a fake biography of a guy who's a serial killer. Who's really...
Yeah, this dude's a psychopath the way he writes. I don't like it.
I remember reading a couple
Thank God
pages
somebody
into this.
made it into a movie for me to watch Fight Club. I would never read that book.
People say that
Guts is his big thing, you know.
Yes, I had heard of I had heard of Guts.
He like toured reading it live, and people would throw up and leave and stuff.
What is it? A short story?
It's a short story, yeah.
It's that bad?
Yeah, it's about someone getting.
Let's read it.
You want to read Guts right now?
I mean,
This
Jesus,
is
we're
whole
gonna throw up.
This is like 2002 internet shit. When did this come
Not
out?
a whole novel. Not
When did it come out?
tonight. Not tonight.
Sorry, what?
When did it come out?
It says this was just when the post was posted. I'm trying to read if this is actually part of the story or if this is.
This is what made this dude famous, I think, before even Fight Club, maybe.
Oh God, I'm reading the last sentence of it. I think this is a very short story. I can read this very quickly. Oh no, I can't continue reading. Oh God, it starts off fucking crazy.
Okay.
Talking about greasing and sitting on something instantly.
Ugh.
Immediately talking about blunt tools, greasing and grinding ass down on it.
Yeah, that's what the story's about.
Your gut.
I think someone winds up getting their gut sucked out like from like a hot tub or something.
Still shiny with lube and stinky is I'm reading a sentence.
I remember reading this like in like high school. It was like a thing you did.
That's nasty.
But before that,
Yeah, but Rotten.com. I remember I actually remembered one of the coming up, but I don't really want to talk about it. It was the Tom Segura show.
That was it. Yep. So real quick, what did you think of it? Have you watched it at all?
I watched like the first one.
Yeah, I think same thing. I think I
Is there a
watched
whole
like
thing?
the first episode.
Is there more than one episode?
Oh yeah, there's a whole season of episodes just like that first episode. And what he's like a sniper. He shoots the waitress. He shits
He was
himself.
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. I watched the first episode, and it was decent. It's not like it wasn't decent, but it was so over the top, and
It seemed fine. It seemed like that's what
I give it a 5 out of 10.
it was like masturbatory. It was like he was having fun. It's like what he wanted to make for so long, a just intrusive thoughts show.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
God, you guys are gonna let me read this?
You're reading Guts right now?
I could. It wouldn't take that long.
You're reading a whole novel?
Jesus.
It's 3, 4, 6 pages?
It is 4 pages.
Don't read that.
Before we were, well, let's not talk about Guts. We were talking about Rant.
That's on the Patreon.
Dude, yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe people write that stuff. It's just an outlet for their fucked up thoughts.
And then people like it and make you famous for it. I can do that.
Let's do.
Like, remember on South Park, they write the Ballad of Scrody McBoogerballs?
Yeah.
The most disgusting novel ever written.
Newer season.
Because they were so mad that they read The Catcher in the Rye, like, this is banned. And they read The Catcher in the Rye,
You're
they're,
right.
like, they're like, this is gay. Let's write something crazy here.
Yeah, Scrody McBook. Yeah, that was a newer season too. South Park, so good.
Yeah, the old seasons suck. I'm rewatching it all, and I'm like,
Yeah, the old seasons really were so campy and just like,
there's a lot of Jesus and Satan stuff.
yeah.
A lot of Uncle Ned, or Ned and Uncle whatever. The guy, meow.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Jimbo and Ned.
Jimbo and Ned, thank you.
And that weird doctor guy and who's... You know what's really
Who's Cartman's
funny?
father between 1 and 2 was funny.
There's
the
an-
1986 Denver Broncos.
There's an episode where they're kind of fighting with the concept of what's better, the older stuff or the newer stuff. And they do that by like saying like part of the story is who's Cartman's father, which that is like the old storylines. And like part of the new storylines is more like politics and stuff like that. And yeah, what do you think's better? Like when they get into like the satire and the heavy political shit, or like the who's Cartman's dad and just like the real character driven shit?
Damn, that's a really good question.
It is. And I can't remember. Like I know I watched like a YouTube thing on it because I've been watching so many South Park documentaries. But yeah, there is one episode that perfectly kind of illustrates that, like which type of South Park is better.
What comes to mind when you say that is how they like will combine it together so well. Was when they make fun of like the Scientology thing and they kill Chef off.
Yeah,
it's like a character thing and
that's
like
a good point.
Commentary on Scientology at the same time.
You're right. That is kind of like that's pretty much the area I'm going. And that's a really good point.
There's lots of stuff like Jimmy Vollmer's a comedian, it's a character thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they use it so well to do like commentary on stuff.
Mm-hmm. But I like their satire stuff. I think they hit their stride like right around with like that the economy episode with Randy Marsh.
People bought stuff they didn't need. He's making the Margaritaville.
Yeah. That's like when they really were hitting their stride.
Impossibly.
Yeah.
Maybe improbably.
Welcome to Sir de
I
Table.
think my favorite episode, though, is a character-driven episode. It's the Tweek and Craig.
It's the what?
Tweek and Craig.
Tweek and Craig?
When they're the Tweek and Craig Yowie episode.
I don't know.
Oh, my God. It's my favorite episode.
What season?
The Asian people are drawing Tweek and Craig as gay lovers, and they're like, what the fuck? You've never seen Tweek and Craig?
I don't think so.
And it's a whole episode about, like, why people are gay. And what Stan's dad, Randy, comes in to explain it, and he's like, well, how do the Asians decide when people are gay? And he's like, the Asians decide who are gay? He's like, yeah. He's like, well, they just decide, son.
What the fuck?
I've never seen the Tweek and Craig episode.
It's got to be newer, right? It's got to be newer?
It's probably like 6 years old, probably.
Okay, but that's pretty new. That's pretty new.
Yeah. Because South Park came out in 97.
Wow.
Can you look up Tweek and Craig? Just pull this up. Pull up Tweek and Craig Yowie. And if you don't recognize this, you've never seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
Go to images. Yeah, see? They're presenting all the Asian people who have been drawing Tweek and Craig together. You've not seen this?
What
you have to.
fuck?
We need to stop the show. You need to watch this right now. It's my favorite episode. It is an instant classic. I remember I remember when it came out being like, oh my God.
I got to see it, yeah.
The Asian people are presenting like Tweek and Craig in the moonlight. And it's like Tweek dominating Craig, put his hand down his pants, and Tweek's in the crowd like, what the fuck? It's so good, dude.
Why are they so funny?
And then they have to pretend to be a gay couple and break up.
And that stuff I'm seeing looks hilarious, yeah.
Dude, it is so funny.
The anime right there?
Tweek freaking out like, Jesus Christ, what? They think we're gay?
Imp Tweek Youth Pastor Craig.
Yeah.
People are fucking weird.
People ran with this, dude. It is so funny. I remember the second I watched it live when it came out on a Sunday night and being like, this is an instant classic. That's one of my all-time favorites. And in the South Park video game, one of the collectibles, you have to collect all the Tweek and Craig art of them fucking. Am I reading guts still?
You want me to read it yet?
No, we don't have time. I got to go home and play Elden Ring.
I could read this.
Google Elden Ring Night Rain, and we'll talk about it for the next 9 minutes, and we'll end the show. Have you heard about this?
What?
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Elden Ring?
3.5 on Steam.
You've heard
Why
of
does it suck?
I'll get into it. You've heard of Elden Ring before, right?
Yeah.
You've heard me talk about it on the show.
South
my favorite
Park
game ever.
It's one of Cartman's focal points in a South Park
Look,
episode.
is it as bad as people say?
I hate that guy, so I don't even want to watch.
You don't
any
like
of his-
Charlie?
No,
I love Charlie.
his dick probably stinks,
He's
and
from
I feel
Flor-
bad for any guy or girl that has to suck
He's
it.
from Florida.
Yeah,
I
he's-
thought you
his
might like-
house is on a sinkhole. You don't collect too much cool stuff,
I
man.
thought you might like his Pokemon content.
No,
Sorry.
I think he's just such a total fucking. I don't care about anything.
I got a
you
stupid
can never make
background
me
and
feel like I have
dumb.
feelings
That's
over
I had
anything.
this. I'm not allowed to watch him in my house anymore because Samantha hates him so much.
I
yeah, he
can't
sucks.
ever like anything or think anyone's cool.
Hey,
or
you should start
anything.
listening to Sam.
Why? Because
I just wanted to say something weird. Just checking to see if she's ever tuning in.
Absolutely not. But this is that game, Elden Ring. I probably talked about it on the pod when I beat it because I beat it 3 times. Got every achievement, 100% of the game. I never do that as a game I loved. But now they've made like a multiplayer version, and the world is that they hate it. It's because like the purists are.
So you're playing multi
Yeah.
online?
Every time you play a round of the new multiplayer version, things change over the map.
Yeah.
The map is the same, but the points of interest change.
Yeah.
And that makes purists mad because they can't go to the same spot.
Not a level playing field, so to speak. Is
Not
that
a
what
level
the
playing
issue is?
field, Kevin.
It's not player versus player though.
Yeah.
You're not like fighting other players. It's player versus like the game. It's player versus environment.
Yeah, you have to
You're trying
find a big dragon and kill it with 2 other friends.
Yeah, you have to beat a bunch of bosses over and over again. I'm having fun with it. And people are just hating because they would rather them make a new single player game.
So are
Yeah,
they
'cause
hating
people
the player?
No, it's a bunch of lonesome fleshlight boys that
Yeah,
are like, I don't want to play with other people. I want to be good at the game by myself and then jerk off after.
It is the first multiplayer game this company's ever made. So the people are freaking out. And I think that this game
I'm used to being a lonely guy.
was originally supposed to be like an
Just me
addition
and my thoughts.
to Elden Ring. And the game is not even full price. It's $40. $40.
So who
40
cares?
bucks.
But they're not
You have
hating
to
the
have Elden
player.
Ring to play
They're
it?
hating the game. Is that what they're doing?
They just don't have to play it.
Mm.
I don't understand why it's getting bad reviews.
I don't think it should have bad.
Is it like
reviews.
Elden Ring 9 or something?
Elden Ring, there's only one Elden Ring game.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a really old franchise.
You may be mixing it up with Elder Scrolls.
Probably. Yeah.
That's a common mistake. It
I
really
conflate. I do that just to kind of, you know how like you like zip a folder to save space? That's what I do in my brain.
Remember we were talking about James a few minutes ago. One
Yeah.
time we went to like a EDM concert, and he just called everything house music.
Yeah.
He's like, that's his zip folder for
He zipped it.
electronic music.
He
was
zipped
house.
it. It's saving space too.
But yeah, add me on Xbox and the new Jack. Play Elden Ring with me,
Do it.
please.
You know who you are.
Wait, what?
Elden Ring. I'm gonna go home and play it tonight. And I've been playing that South Park game again. The South Park game is incredible. It's amazing.
The
Fractured Butthole.
Dude, the best pun I've ever heard in my life.
And the game has no business being so good, but they basically made like a whole new story.
Because they worked hard on it, and whatever they work hard on is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, they made the cartoon so good. They made the musical so good. They made the video game so good. Wonder what they're going to... I mean, I want to go to that restaurant in Colorado. I bet...
Casa Bonita.
Because they said they planned on putting like $500,000 into it, and now they say like 9.1
Is Black Bart's
million.
Cave still there?
Yeah,
Black
they
Box
went
Cave.
above and beyond.
We looked at all the features they have. They
Mike,
have
dude,
everything.
You gotta
Almost
take
like
some
10 mil.
some
Almost like 10
Tylenol
mil.
or something.
Dude, I take an Aleve and my antibiotic every day. You're just like the guys at the shop fucking with me.
I'm not fucking with you, dude.
You're
It's
fucking
on-
with him, Jack.
When I tell you it's
There's
on the
nothing on
mend-
the table.
Since you have all those joints in your hand, though, getting an infection in your hand is a big deal because it can seep into like the joints and you get like bone infections and stuff.
Right.
You gotta jump on that shit right away. You're scaring me, man.
I am
can
on
you please go to the
antibiotics.
hospital
Never mind.
after
I don't
this?
care. I don't care. You know
I'm
what?
on-
Die. I don't care. I don't love
He's
you.
acting like I didn't go to the doctor about it.
Yeah, please go
I
to the
don't go to the
hospital.
doctor, and I went. I went. I'm on antibiotics.
He says I don't go to the doctor and I went. That's a great way to put it.
I went after 3 days of going, dude. I was bit on Thursday and didn't go till Monday. Sunday, I'm
Yeah,
sitting there
that's
like, oh, I should have gone tonight. I should have gone to the ER. I'm sitting here like, oh, hey, Andrew.
That's
Don't look
funny
at
you
my
didn't
hand.
talk about it on the pod.
Look at my hand last episode.
If you were talking about
Look at it on the mouse and see if I'm like acting weird
Mike,
about the mouse.
time heals. Doctors don't heal. Time heals. So don't. Yeah, come on. That's literally.
She got me so deep that my
doctors, they
tendons
literally
are less
they
tight.
take credit
They're
for
like-
time, and I won't stand for it anymore.
She got me so deep, Kevin, that even if the infection was going all the way, I got these tendons. I can't even make a fist all the way still. I'm getting every day. I'm getting
Yeah,
better.
my contact. I'd be concerned if I were you, bro.
Why?
Now, doctor just going to take credit for time. Don't let him do it.
He didn't take any time on me. He prescribed me medicine before he walked in the door.
And the medicine takes credit for time. Your body's healing, not the medicine.
He was like, "Where do you want me to send your medicine?" I was like,
Think
"Del
about it,
Mar
guys. Think about
Walgreens."
it.
You need antibiotics. What did you get? Amoxicillin? That mushroom shit, dude?
I'm on
Look at
antibiotics.
this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
It's fungus. Can you just hit me with a little bit of that?
Anyway.
Thanks, bro.
Anyway, I have prostate
R.I.P.
cancer. he
Joe
said.
Biden. You got cancer, right?
P state cancer.
It's going to be gone soon. He's going to be done with life. That's life.
Let me just read an excerpt from this, and you'll be good. Okay. So
My God.
Take in as
that's
much air as you
thick.
can. This story should not last about as long as you can hold your breath, and then just a little bit longer. So listen as fast as you can. A friend of mine, when he was 13 years old, he heard about pegging. This is when a guy gets banged up the butt with a dildo. Stimulate the prostate gland hard enough.
Have you looked at my internet history?
And the rumor is you can have an explosive hands-free orgasm. At that age, this friend's a little sex maniac. He's always jonesing for a better way to get his rocks off. He goes out to buy a carrot and some petroleum jelly to conduct some private research. He then pictures how it's going to look at the supermarket checkout counter and the lonely carrot and petroleum jelly rolling down the conveyor belt toward the grocery store cashier. All the shoppers waiting in line, watching. Everyone seeing the big evening he has planned. So my friend, he buys milk, eggs, sugar, and a carrot. All the ingredients for a carrot cake. And some Vaseline. Like he's going home to stick a carrot cake up his ass. At home, he whittles the carrot into a blunt tool. He slathers it with grease and grinds his ass down on it. Then, nothing. No orgasm. Nothing happens except it hurts. Then, this kid, his mom yells, it's supper time.
Honestly.
She says it to come down right now. He works the carrot out and stashes the slippery, filthy thing in the dirty clothes under his bed. After dinner, he goes to find the carrot and it's gone. All his dirty clothes. While he ate dinner, his mom grabbed them all to do laundry. No way she could not find the carrot. Carefully shaped with a paring knife from her kitchen. Still shiny with lube. And stinky. This friend of mine, he waits months under a black cloud, waiting for his folks to confront him, and they never do, ever. Even now that he's grown up, that invisible carrot hangs over every Christmas dinner, every birthday party, every Easter egg hunt with his kids, his parents' grandkids. That ghost carrot is hovering over all of them. That's something too awful to name. That is and it goes on for 4 more pages. And ends with...
So you like that?
Ends with you. Now you can take a good deep breath. I still have not.
Oh no.
You like that, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's good writing. And
It is
there's
good
people
writing.
on this NBC article that are like, that guy's sick. That guy's disgusting. And they're like, yeah, he also went on to have crazy popular books.
Did
like
they make
Fight
any
Club.
other movies from his books?
I think
Yeah.
Chuck
Choke
Palahniuk.
is one called Choke or something.
they made a movie after it.
I think.
Chuck Palahniuk movies as well. Google.
Choke and Fight Club, yeah.
Choke.
Choke was 08.
What is that?
not even 10 years after, and it's so forgotten.
The thing about Fight Club is big director, big author, makes good movies.
What was the big director?
Who directed
David
it?
Fincher.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
And what else did he make?
I don't know right now. But let me find out real quick.
Didn't he make Memento?
Probably.
I think that was somebody else, but maybe it's Fincher.
Yeah, look up Fincher movies. That's a good thing to look up. We'll wrap up with that.
Oh my God, he did Alien 3, 7, The Game, Fight Club, Panic Room,
Whoa.
Zodiac,
Whoa.
Benjamin Button,
Oh my
Social Network, Girl with the
Jesus
Dragon Tattoo,
Christ.
Gone Girl,
Finch.
and Mank and the Killer.
Gone Girl's great.
was on fire.
Have you seen?
I never saw Gone Girl. That's one that I was like, everyone was freaking out about it. Like it was Ozark or
if
something.
you're talking to a chick and she likes that. might be
Oh no,
scary.
yeah, it's her fault. It's her fault the whole time.
Of course, it's always
I'm dead and murdered. Just kidding.
it's always the girl's fault.
So wait,
but
he's-
go back to Fincher movies. Have you seen Panic
7?
Room?
Yeah, I own Panic Room on
I
Blu-ray.
have. What the fuck? I have seen it. Yeah.
That's a blue movie. Like
I
it's-
like that movie.
It's great.
It's a blue movie.
Jared Leto gets shot in the head.
Do they kill the husband? Or is he
Does he
beat,
show up at the end or something?
Yeah, he's beat the fuck up at the end, right? That movie's like, you're like, no, he comes home. They're already
But it
there.
does that movie does that dumbass thing
can't
where it's
remember.
like the camera goes like up and down the stairs.
Oh, it
and
does it-
through the coffee pot.
That's sick.
No, I hate that stuff.
Fight Club starts that. It zooms
I
out.
know,
of
but that's
his-
how you know it's Fincher shit.
I like it.
I kind of like it in Panic Room because you kind of have to know the layout of that house to know the movie.
So it's a
'Cause
New
she's like,
York
I have to-
brownstone,
she's
right?
like, a Brooklyn brownstone.
And how many stories do they have? 4?
Two, you know.
No,
That
it's
one has
more than
4.
2, right?
That one's got 4. And I think she's got to go, like, she's like, I have to go get my insulin. I've got diabetes. And if you don't
The
know
fucking bad guys give it to him.
If you didn't know the layout of that house, it wouldn't be as suspenseful. Her like running down the stairs and around,
They
and
make
going
the
to
break
her
for it.
room and then running back up.
But what were the
Yeah,
robbers
you're
doing
right,
when she
you're
makes
right.
the break for it? And then you
They
got
distract them somehow. I don't
you
know.
got-
when did this movie come out?
you got
96?
compassionate
99.
squinty eye. Who's compassionate squinty eye in the movie?
What?
Nobody.
He's a famous black actor. Forrest Whitaker. Black squinty eye guy is
Squinty
like,
eye.
I'm kind of sympathetic to their cause, so I'm not going to be that hard on them. And then you got the white guy who's like, I'm a sadistic fuck.
It's Jared Leto.
I'm going to... No, he's the other guy. There's the one guy who's
Jared
like,
Leto got cornrows and he gets his head blown off. It's
by
awful.
the guy who's like, you're fucking up this job. I'm a weird, crazy, hairlined asshole.
Yeah, the guy that always plays the weird, crazy hairline asshole.
Who is he? Who's that guy?
His name's probably Victor, and it's
Christian something?
Dwight Yoakam, the fucking country star.
Ah, fuck.
He played such a good bad guy.
I thought you were talking about Christian Slater.
You're
God,
joking, right?
no. Dwight Yoakam's an actor too. I always forget about this shit.
Dwight Yoakam is a country star, yeah.
Dwight Yoakam in.
I was picturing some other guy. I was picturing the guy from something else then.
Look at him in Panic Room though.
Raul.
At first, he's scary,
Raul.
but then he takes the mask off and he gets scarier because you're like, oh, this guy's ugly as fuck. His hair's all disheveled. Yeah, they rob the brownstone because they know the husband's rich, but they go into their panic room and one guy's hand gets crushed in the door when it closes.
That's
so it
sick.
just
That
so-
movie sucks. Now that I think about it.
No,
Go in the room. Don't open the door. There you go.
How about you just turn
Movie's
the
over.
microphone off?
Insulin. You told it yourself. They have to.
Shit.
They have to open. They have to open the door.
And so-
Damn, Mike, you're good.
And when they do, I think that's when he gets his
I
hand
can't
crushed.
argue with you, man. You're right.
The
we
robbers all
gotta get
lose
that
in the
insulin
end.
to them.
Oh yeah, what is it? 4th grade science class. That artery's gonna make you bleed. You're gonna bleed out.
That's just like fucking Jurassic Park. They always ruin it with one line.
Oh my god, can I say something? The new Jurassic Park actually looks sick. Oh my god, it's a mystery mega island where all the rejects went. No more snow. No more bullshit. Just another new island full of scary new dinosaurs.
Don't fall for that, Michael.
No, but look,
let's
look,
check that out.
Look
Let's
at
check
no.
that
I just
out.
want to show you one thing. New Jurassic Park.
When my son was like 2 weeks old, we sat and watched every Jurassic Park movie, like 1, 2, 3, World.
And then you start just going,
Oh my god!
No, after
it gets insane.
They get snowy, and that's when you stop watching stuff because they add snow for no
There
reason.
was one that had like just kind of come out. Like I don't
know,
even
like-
remember how it ended.
like when
It's
God of
all-
War added
They
snow.
add snow
It's
for
so
no
they're
reason.
God of
all-
War added snow.
Get the snow out of Jurassic Park.
Just if they add snow, stop watching
They got
or
a
playing
new
the game.
park in
If
Vermont.
they add the guy from Parks and Recreation,
Yeah.
run.
No, but his
I hate that
his
guy.
magic cards are sick.
yeah,
Owen
he'll
Grady.
always be a silly
I
fat
have
man.
I have that card.
But
Like,
that's not Chris Pratt. That's an illustration of a character. Aragorn's black on magic. That's all I gotta say.
Chris
Look at-
Pratt's a douchebag.
Don't he is? He's actually a
I'm just
Christian
kidding. I
asshole.
like Chris Pratt, honestly.
Ah, you would.
but
Look
he's
at
a
this.
fucking asshole.
Look at this rebirth popcorn
Fucking
bucket.
hate Chris Pratt.
I'll fight him too.
Yeah, because
So-
he's just a fat, chubby nerd.
There's this resurgence of popcorn buckets and props,
Oh, and now we got the tank.
and they sell out instantly. Like the Nosferatu sarcophagus popcorn bucket was sold out before you even got there. If you were
We
lucky,
went like 5 days late.
you're right. But if you were the first people to go there, you got a couple of them, and then they were sold out.
We went to Deadpool opening night, and Neil got every one.
That's fair. We went to opening night though. That was wild.
Neil got
What do you mean?
everyone.
Oh, if you want the thing, go to opening night. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't as crazy as I thought. It wasn't like lines busting out.
Isn't the one at Ocean City AMC maybe?
AMC? Yes.
Yeah, so that way, if you some of them are
Our
only
flagship.
What?
There's an AMC in town and a
Flagship
flagship outside
cinemas.
town.
No. The
Okay.
one in town right now is Regal in Salisbury.
I'm talking about Ocean City, West and in town.
Are you talking about the one like by the Denny's?
Flagship versus.
I thought that one closed. I know the one on like 144th Street closed. That place ruled.
And one of them got better. A couple of them got better. One of them closed.
Just take a look at this though. They've been doing popcorn buckets. Laney got the one at the Star Wars 3 premiere. It's tin. It's got Christian.
But was that a
Zayden
Regal-
Christensen?
A Regal exclusive.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Actually, it had to have been.
They have this thing now for merch. You can go in there, and at any time there'll be anything that didn't sell out there. So you'll
They're
be like,
grasping for straws at the movie theater, dude.
but they're making good money off it. And now this is what brings
not
me
enough.
to this. Look at this new
They're
Jurassic
thinking
Park.
of new ideas, and this one's kind of working a little bit.
Look at this one. Pop. Do you see it? Raptor in the popcorn pod. No, I'm excited. And then the drink vessel. It's a drink and a popcorn in a big old cryo pod.
When me and Troy went to see
How sick.
Godzilla, they had the Godzilla one. I can't remember what it was, and I was tempted to get it, but I was like, I don't want stuff. What am I going to do with a giant popcorn bucket? Where am I going to put that?
Exactly.
Robbie got 2 of the Xenomorph head ones. Have you seen these? Look at these.
I don't know
Where
if
is
it's
he
gay
have
or
it?
dumb or
He has
both.
one in the shop that he painted in his station, and then one's in the back of the shop just sitting there regular.
It's just a
$80
big
bucks
chud.
on eBay. One person has it in their cart. Robbie tricked it out. So like all where this dick muscle stuff is, he like lined it, textured it, airbrushed it,
I mean, the alien is the coolest thing ever. I still haven't seen that movie.
but
you
it's
put that in
hinged.
your living room and just
It's
sit
hinged. Do you
there.
see this section? This section pops off, and popcorn is stored inside of the phallic head.
You got to be balling out of control and just have a room for that shit, or like a basement, a house with a basement. If you got a basement, you put a pinball machine down there and then that shit around it, and just be like,
Oh my God! That one last thing before we go. I was at the arcade in Ocean City this past month, and new pinball machines are so fun to play.
we'll talk about pinballs in Austin. How I used to go there all the time. I went through the phase.
Take a video for next week.
It's the best.
I'm
The
not
Wizard of
going
Oz-
again.
the
Get down there.
Wizard of Oz pinball
What's
is
stopping you?
No, I
absolutely-
took a picture of it.
Which one did you play?
Star Wars, like a new one that has everything.
Is it made
involved.
by? Is it made by Jersey Jack or whatever? The new There was
Prob-
always
probably.
there was Gottlieb and Bally's or whatever for like since like the 60s, and then like a new company came out called like Jersey Jack, I think is what it's called. And it's Stern.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the
Is
one.
it Stern?
Only 8,000, Mike. You should
That's
get
not
one.
new.
No, this is the one I played though. I'm not saying it's like came out last year or anything, but it was new compared to Indiana Jones.
Okay, it came out 2017, so that's pretty new.
That's still kind of old. That's almost 10 years old.
Look up Jersey Jack pinball. Just real quick. They make-
Pinball.
Dude,
Guys,
the fucking audio
pinball.
samples. I had Princess Leia telling me stuff. Chewie was yelling at me. Like Luke was being like, "You're doing good. You
Have
three
you
more."
played? Dude, don't go down this rabbit hole. I went through a phase where I was buying digital pinball machines. I have a bunch on my account.
They're
I mean, I can
fun.
And once you learn how they work, but yeah, this
Yeah, you have to trigger this,
this-
trigger that, and then
this company is like, we're making pinball machines to the next level. And like, they made an Avatar one, they made a Wizard of Oz one,
Elton John Avatar,
and they're just
the
they
Godfather.
have like a 32-inch TV in the back, for one. And then look at how crazy this shit is. If you find a place that has one of these,
sold out the Godfather edition.
yeah, you can't find any of these. But if you find an arcade that has one of these, play the fuck out of this. This shit is insane.
Guns N' Roses. Come on, where's a good one? Where's the one that I want?
There's a place called Pinballs in Austin where they have like hundreds and hundreds of machines, and I would go there. It was so much fun.
They have the Hobbit
It was
Legacy.
BYOB. You could bring your own beer.
What do you mean? So okay, if you bought a machine and you have a Legacy machine at your at your location, you have the Hobbit, you have the Wizard of Oz, you got Willy Wonka,
The
you got-
Wizard of Oz. That's the one I loved. That was my favorite.
You got Legacy technicians coming out being like, I'm about to go service a Wizard of Oz out there in El Paso.
Yeah.
You have to service the new shit, you noob.
Well, and in these places, they have like this giant physical board under the bottom because with physical relays, because I have to click like click open to like launch those bumpers and shit.
Who funded
Old
this?
school tech. It's a bunch of guys from like Bally's and Gottlieb and Stern that like all quit and went to this place. But
That
it's-
must
dude,
feel good.
Look how cool that Guns N' Roses was in. I'm
look
glad
at
you
these.
played pinball recently, so now you can appreciate the Jersey Jack. This is the Rolls Royce of pinball machines, and they're new. It's cool because they have it like most of the pinball machines you play are pretty old. Like 2017, I'm surprised that. Star
Yeah,
Wars
these
one-
look newer.
I'm surprised that one was as new as that.
I wish I could remember. They had newer ones, but I saw Star Wars. There was something newer that would be more.
It is so funny the ones you wind up gravitating to. I played this one called Bride of Pinbot. I was obsessed with, and it was like the first one was called Pinbot, and then there was Bride of Pinbot was the second one, and I was obsessed with playing that.
Does Marty's Playland show that they're pinball machines?
Pinball map, yeah. These places have to do it, dude.
Well, what am I? Okay. Indiana Jones, Stern, 2008. Iron Man, Stern, 2010. Pirates of the Caribbean, Stern, 06. Star Trek, Stern, 2013. And here's where I was. I just saw, my eyes were like, newest, freshest, cleanest. Star Wars, Pro, Stern, 2017.
One to seek out, kind of a sleeper. Metallica.
Oh, I like Metallica.
I have the-
Metallica pinball Stern machine. I'm
way
pretty
better than
sure.
Guns N' Roses.
And it is awesome.
Way better.
Look, Stern.
You do, yeah. This is it. Remastered. See,
Look at the game trailer.
People know how good it is. They remastered it.
We'll end with this, okay?
Mhm.
We can't really play their music, though.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's talk over
This
the
is
music.
an advertisement for Stern Pinball.
Metallica Pinball Remastered.
This is an advertisement
That's
for
so
Stern
sick.
Pinball.
Hetfield.
That's so sick that-
sellout.
That's so sick they remastered it. The old one was so sick. The new one's gonna be so sick. But I think these guys are being like the fire's lit under their asses to do this because of that Jersey Jack company I showed you. They've really, it's like Tesla. They put a giant computer screen in the middle of the car. Every car's got a giant computer
Yeah.
The car now. Thank you.
Everyone loved it.
Thank you for pushing that.
Everyone
Your thing
loved
may
it.
suck, but you did something. Yeah, that's a cool machine.
They have a lot of balls in play on this game. I don't like when a lot of balls go in play.
No, your multi-ball is what you're shooting for.
Yeah.
You got to jump through a lot of hoops to get to the multi-ball.
I used to get to it and put a tiger in your tank. My dad.
Once you start understanding the machines, it's so much fun. Like the objectives and stuff, where you start filling the letters in and shit. On different machines, it'll be like, spell out Metallica, spell out rock, or something. Start doing shit like that. There's one that's like an Aladdin, like a genie one. Maybe not specifically Aladdin, but it has like a genie thing and and that's like a classic one. It's just so much fun.
You can't hit the ball a certain direction though, right?
You can't?
Yeah. I'm
can.
asking.
You can. It's like when you go opposite field in baseball.
Yeah, but like
You swing a little early.
It's all about how hard you hit it, right?
So
No, timing.
check this out. This
You know,
lived in
if you
my
wanna-
dad's garage for
wanna
years.
Oh my God, that's a really good one. You want to hit the right field, you swing early.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad owned a
I
Bally.
mean, you swing late. You
Gotcha.
swing early, pull it left. We're right-handed.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You ever come over and play this, Kev? You probably did.
That looks familiar.
It was in my
does.
dad's garage, and it was fun. And you get you could play 1 versus 2 player. That was the best part.
That's
right,
a classic
yeah.
one, but that's before they started having more clear objectives.
Super score made no sense, and I just remember playing really long games and that starting to tick up, and you're like, what the fuck?
A lot of the newer ones have clear objectives where you and they'll make sense to the lore. Like if you're playing Star Wars, you'll be like, you got to shoot down this exact thing, and you're like, okay, I'm shooting down the alleyway to the Death Star.
I was shooting TIE fighters.
It's fun. And the digital recreations of some of them are very true to life. Very fun. There's a couple competing apps for playing digital pinball. I can't remember what they're called, but there's a couple on Xbox, a couple on PC, and I've spent way too much money on all of them.
I know what I want to end this episode with.
You got to buy table per table.
He knows.
He can't copyright us. He's in jail anyway.
Safari?
You play a Tiger King video?
Damn, look
All
at
right.
that.
Bye, Mom. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Get ready for the ending song starting now.
Such a painful loss when they kill all the tigers.
Oh, that is a painful loss. Oh, my God.
Using AI before it was cool. The cloudy sky.
That's not AI. That's just a green screen and his, what's it
God
called?
damn you!
He's got a globe caster or something.
Shout out Joe Exotic. Keep it up.
I used to have a whole 6 samples of Joe. This is all I got left now.
God damn you!
Can't get rid of that one.
Have a good night, everybody.
Later, guys.